Hey,
You
okay,
want
we're
to start?
here. All the audio is working. We're good to go. Hi, welcome to episode 75 of Mysteries of Selindor. Uh,
You just started just like that? Okay.
yeah, I said I was going to, and then you started
I
talking
was
over it,
still
and I was like, oh
literally
well.
talking about the stuff. I thought you were saying we were going in to like start streaming. Like I had
No, no,
no
no,
idea.
no, no, no. I was like, we're
Yeah.
gonna, yeah, 'cause it's
That was the
7 minutes
on
after
three.
our start
Three.
time. Anyway,
Literally didn't see any
hi.
fingers.
Um, last time after taking our long rest, we set out and encountered the ethereal frog merchant again, and we fucked around and got some stuff, like some horseshoes and a scimitar and an iron stone, which is really, really cool. Um, anyway, there was a portal that we decided to go through that would take us closer to the ledge so we could get back faster. But while we were in the portal, we saw a vision of all the different Northout avatars, like a big column of portals going on and on forever and ever, and they were like reaching in to other portals and pulling out creatures and like ripping off heads or something. What are they looking for? Probably us. We don't know. And it was real scary. So portals are bad. Thankfully, they didn't notice us, and we got back to the ledge just fine. We gave our tokens to the counter, went to see the doctor at middeck to give him the Zephyrite, and me and Oren spent 2 days helping him make the Zoomers, as he calls them, with the Zephyrite we found. And Mitnir was working on his staff project, doing some carving in the corner, and staying out of trouble for the most part. And Grim traded away his magic beans for a potion. And that's basically it. Here we are.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what potion you traded for, or did you just get a potion?
It was a supreme potion of healing, I
It's
believe.
it's an elixir of
Elixir of
health.
health.
Elixir of Health. Cool. I was just curious because I had forgotten. It's been a minute. Um. Meanwhile, jumping directly in. Minu, you find yourself being shoved outside along with the other two that have been working on the Zoomer for the past few days. Hearing Theodore St. Chortle going, "Now get on you out of here! Every single one of you done made such a mess of this, I gotta clean it all up. Also, this damn catalyzer ace engine is not something for all to see. It's copyright. Don't want you bringing it up and telling my patented device.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Y'all here's your manuals," and he hands you the manuals that we have been going over. Y'all spend some time acquainting yourself with the zoomers and how they will function. Send me by the end of the day any modifications you would like made, in case you guys want to change any of those. We did a little bit of work before the session, and we will have those ready for you guys in just about a day or so. If y'all want to go talk to the captain, I'm sure he will help you to figure out exactly how this is all going to go down. Um, Meanwhile, get out of my workshop.
Okay. Thanks. I guess.
As this turtle slams the slams the big, huge, solid iron door in your face that cuts off the entrance into the side of the cliff of the ledge.
Well, that was abrupt. But I don't mind being out of there. I feel like I'm really bad at building things, Oren. You can be honest with me. Am I really, really bad at building things?
Let's just say you're very new at it, and it takes practice.
Okay, well, I don't know that I enjoy the practice. There was a lot of yelling.
It doesn't normally go like that. I mean, when I'm building stuff myself, there's no yelling.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe I should just try doing it alone. And there might not be any yelling then either.
Or you can just work with me.
Or I'll just stick to music. That's the stuff I'm already good at.
There's always that option too.
How's your project going, Mitnir?
I mean, it's
It looks good.
it's okay. You know, it's got some stuff, but there's a long way to go. I mean, I
You're
completely
covering
lost track
another
of
one
what.
of those bones, right?
No, I'm working on the staff.
The staff, correct. Okay. You already rolled for that. Good, 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 good.
Yeah. It's just like it's. I got an idea, but I know you guys were yelling a lot, and I have no idea what you were doing. So, it's fine.
Yeah, it probably wasn't like the most zen place to work and to make art and stuff. Or do you prefer lots of noise and activity and stuff? I mean, like,
Kind of goes both ways. It's more like the enough noise, but not so much noise, because then the noise just becomes like the background.
right. White
It's like being in the middle of a big fight, right? If there's all this other fighting going on, you really get into the zone and you just like start chopping arms and legs off and stuff, and it's just great. But if it's just like you
yeah,
fighting in the
the
middle
rest
of an
just
arena,
melts away.
yeah.
Okay, I see that. Sure. I don't know.
I
During
believe
fights, I
that-
mostly just panic.
I believe Bropsy was also in there with you guys working. Where was Grim while they were all working for
Trading
the past
away his
couple days?
beans.
Just looking for somebody to take my beans.
Didn't somebody take your beans? And yeah, but that was like
Oh my
one
God.
day. What do you think you were doing for the next day while they were working on there?
I don't
Zoomers.
know. Probably nothing helpful. Maybe learning more alchemy, I guess.
Go ahead and make me a. I think we were doing. Was it intelligence that we were doing for that? Or?
I have no idea. I'll roll it though.
All right,
I think it was wisdom.
could be wisdom.
21.
21. Okay. Go ahead and add yourself 24 hours of learning, since I'm going to say that you spent the entire day just working on alchemy projects.
I think while we were working, I also fixed Seti's ring and Grimm's circlet so they could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I have 57 hours of alchemy now. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it means something though.
Yeah. Once you hit like a full week of actual learning, you have learned alchemy. So you are proficient in alchemy. So how many more hours is that?
What? If it's 24 times 7, that's 160. Oh, 168.
Yeah. So that's how many hours you need to learn alchemy. So you're getting there.
I bet they're right.
So, meanwhile, is there anything anybody wants to do while Theodore St. Chortle finishes your Zoomers?
I feel like I've already got all the supplies I want, and it's just we already know like what we're doing and where we're going and who's going with us.
As you guys just meander about, take care of whatever remaining bits of business you have, get some lunch from, gosh, it's been a while. What was his name? Was it Joe? Was it just Joe?
I think it was
Bill?
Joe.
Bill's made some barbecue and set you guys up for the evening with all that. And sometime during the evening before you all turn in for the night, you get gosh, man, hold up. I gotta pull my notes and just go look at people's names because I spent so much time on these Zoomers. I forgot to remember like to actually look at what people's names are that live in the cauldron. Oh my gosh. So Kip shows up and says, "Hey y'all, the captain wants to talk to y'all about, going on that there mission y'all planning on doing. If y'all want to go meet up at captain's quarters, just anytime tonight, before y'all turn in."
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything now. We go now?
Well, yeah, you can go whenever you want. I don't know what happened. I got all fuzzy.
Alright, yeah, let's just go now then.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna go up there too, just because I ain't fixing them.
I was playing with writing a new song, but I feel like it's too early. I don't want it to be like one of those angsty breakup songs, But the only lyric I could come up with right now is "fuck you, you fucking liar." And that just doesn't feel...
Right. Because your friend, the one that you
Wait.
were in love with, but you weren't ever really dating or anything like that, and you just like.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause I was under the impression you were single and all that, and
well, yeah.
it's a very confusing story, and people talking about the statue outside for a couple of days now. But I
Oh,
mean,
yes, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this last time, but Seti in her free time has been launching a smear campaign against the statue.
You mentioned it.
I mentioned it to you, but I think it was after the session.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so,
okay, gotcha.
So, like, she has gone, like, if people are standing there admiring it, she's like, I hear the woman is based on. She farts really bad. She has terrible IBS. Horrible.
Yeah, right. He's like, yeah, I've heard these rumors about you were talking about the statue, but I gotta tell you, that's stuck out there. So you're really bumming us all the fuck out.
Oh.
Because we're kind of trapped here with that statue probably indefinitely. So
have some faith. We're going to get the fuck out of here because I don't want to be stuck here with that statue forever. I will go insane if I haven't already. I might have already.
I mean, fair enough. As you guys are climbing, that hatch is open. Pulls the hatch open as you guys climb up. You hear, "Oh, Kip, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I've been missing you, little fella. Oh, the rest of you are here. Less exciting. So, here to get your information, eh?"
Yeah, Kip said you wanted to talk to us before we go, so...
Look, and you see Glasses sitting in the corner. Says, "Well, good, fine then. You're all here. Well, I've been asking around about folks that want to join you on your little adventure. Surprisingly, or maybe not so much, there's pretty much none.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
You haven't spent a lot of your time endearing yourself to the people of the ledge. You haven't experienced a single Sferin day or touched a single person's butt. Which is fine,
but they
of
did
course.
enjoy my little concert the other night. I brought some
That's true, but musical talent doesn't directly translate into your ability to cross an uncrossable stretch of icy tundra.
I know. And I don't blame anybody for wanting to stay here. It's definitely the safe bet, right? It's warm, it's more comfortable.
So as is, here's the plan I've got laid out for you, eh? Basically, you can take one with you. As far as I've heard, these vehicles carry a certain amount of weight. I'd go with you, but my feet are heavier than most of your bodies. So it's probably not the best choice.
And you're probably wanted here.
Glass, on the other hand, he's more than happy to go with you, aren't you? Yes, it's fine. I'm used to the danger level that they operate under. So. See? Glass doesn't mind.
Do you mean the danger we go into?
I think he means the danger we cause Mitnir. Look,
I will represent
I know
the
the
Rangers,
last...
and I will take responsibility, but I'm not putting the rest of the Rangers at risk for this
I
mission.
know our last one was not the best, but it is an outlier for us for it to go that badly.
It was a successful mission. The problem is that the rest of you operate at a certain pace that is a little bit difficult for our average ranger to keep up with. You are more powerful than they are. And so I think they're pretty much just going to get in your way. So,
I
right
agree.
then. So, I recommend you take Glass. In the meantime, we'll do what we can to clear the shelf for you. We're going to spread out the rangers that we have, and we're going to do a little horn blow around the edge of the shelf. We'll bring about as many of them as we can. Should be about those in the nearest mile or so. Should hear it. But we'll spread down as few miles out and see if we can get a few horns out there.
Is that going to be safe? Or, I mean...
We're used to this sort of operation. We can hold our own. But I highly doubt you guys are gonna make it all the way across the shelf and across, God forbid, the heart. With all that, anything that we can do to help makes the mission that much more successful, potentially. And we only have a few Zoomers. So, assuming that you die on your way there, we'll send Glass and a few folks and we'll go collect the Zoomers and we'll rebuild them. And we'll try with more skilled people.
Right, well... Stunning vote of confidence. I look forward to proving everybody here wrong and getting you all out of the cauldron in the next couple of days.
Are those going to be the same, more skilled people that got rid of the goat monster?
Oh, I see what you're doing there. You're attempting to be very snarky with me, which I appreciate in its own way, eh? I'll tell you what I do. But shut the fuck up, eh?
It's Mittner's brand. He is snarky and he hits things. And he's very good at both.
Aye. Right then. No offense. You're a good lad. Right. So, what all you say, eh?
Sounds like a plan. We're ready.
Nothing. Up to the counter. He's gonna give you what's necessary for when you step out of your vehicles. I assume at some point when you reach the center, you'll be needing to do some exploring. I'm gonna give you all that we can spare. So, did anybody keep track of how much you guys actually had before you turned them back into the counter?
Yes. I wrote it down somewhere. I think it's in my notes for last session. Go back up.
Wasn't it like 47 tokens a person plus like a couple?
237 total.
237 total?
Yep.
Like, right thing. So you're at 47 tokens apiece. Good. We're gonna cover getting you each to 60 tokens apiece.
Alright. That's,
Glass will be carrying an additional 60 tokens that we'll administer if you are in need of them. But I'm confident that Glass will return alive. He always does. Well,
I think so.
yes, I completely understand, Captain. Right. Anyways. So, plans for the morning. Bright and early. Maybe even a little bit dark, right as that old artificial sun comes up above the cauldron, eh?
Okay.
Now remember, good luck. We're all counting on you.
As are we. Thank you.
But that was it. That was an airplane reference, alright?
I don't know
So,
what
as
that is.
he grabs on the kip, he says, come sit on my lap, kip. And sends the rest of you guys down into your last night of the ledge before your mission. If there's anything you would all like to do tonight, now's the time.
Seti keeps tinkering. She's like, fuck you, you fucking lie. No.
You know that line, you might need to make it a little more specific.
You mean?
There's just several people that, you know, I feel like you've experienced things with that could apply to.
Well, that's the beauty of music sometimes, is that it can have multiple meanings depending on who's listening.
If she keeps it vague, then anyone can use it.
But it could also be, fuck you, Cleary, you fucking liar. And then I have to come up with something that rhymes with Cleary.
That might be too specific.
Art is defined by those that experience it. Glass is standing in the corner. Now look, I know you're all past in your modifications, the Chortle, but I'm a bit concerned. Who's piloting these things?
Well...
I can pilot one if necessary, but based on what I've read in the manual, it's not something I've done before. It might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Oren and I might have a slight advantage because we were there tinkering already with them, more familiar than the rest of the group at least. My experience in the shop does not give me confidence in my ability to fly one of these things. But obviously none of us have ever done something like this before, so I'm thinking maybe me and Oren to start, give it a try, and then based on the weight of these things, I don't have my list anymore because I have to keep Discord on the faces, so I don't know who I put with Glass.
Me.
Glass and Orin.
Okay, so you would be riding with Oren.
And how much is that one? Is that the which one's the light one? Is that the Bropsy one?
The light one
Yep.
is Bropsy and Mitnir.
Shockingly.
Well, Bropsy is only like 70 pounds.
Okay. And Mitnir is driving, or is Bropsy driving?
I'm 75 pounds.
Mitnir goes, I think I can handle this, and he sets down the book after having been flipping through it while it was upside down.
So that's
I think
awe-inspiring.
Dropsy probably. If the main modifier is Dex.
But that said, there are
Besides
things
that.
to pay attention to other than that. Who is capable of ranged combat? In the event that we are attacked, you can fire out through the Aquam shield.
Oh, well, that would be me and Orin and possibly
Well,
the druid.
my ranged combat is only
Not-
30 feet.
Yeah, it's not a lot,
So-
but it's better than 0.
I suppose in theory you could just have Mitnir standing on the keel of the ship with his greatsword ready to swing at anything that comes close.
Dropsy, what are your ranged capabilities? I can never remember.
That's so we
I
could also
have
grab you a
a-
bunch of javelins. And just hurl it.
Cantrip.
I mean, that's what Eldritch Blast is.
I have
Chill touch.
frostbite, cantrip, and I'm looking.
The best thing we can do
Most of my
is
things are.
save our resources.
I
as
have
well.
moonbeam now. I don't think I've used that one yet.
Well, that's more of a stationary spell than
Yeah,
a
it doesn't-
ranged one.
I don't remember what it is all I'm saying.
You can move it once per round.
It's
at least,
new.
though.
We're gonna drive away from it before you can move it.
Just drive in circles
With
around
the
it.
contingency on how we're going to be doing this, being the only person here who has done any exploring other than the captain around the edges of the hut,
Mm,
is once we start, we're not stopping.
I have wall of fire.
Now I'm trying to math this out in my head. Maybe we should have. Because I would like to
I
be
can adjust my spells.
able to.
Grim's gonna go shopping.
Alright. It may be a good time to adjust your spells. If you guys.
Yes,
need
so
to.
if Brapsi and Mitnir are together, and it comes that we need ranged combat, Brapsi obviously can't be driving, so Mitnir would have to be driving, which I shudder to
Or you
think
could
about.
just give Mitnir 25 pounds worth of javelins.
We can. And I think that's actually not a bad idea. My barbarian in my other game throws javelins
Yeah.
all the time. It's a lot of fun.
We've still got some weight in that vehicle. I'm not opposed to speaking
up.
to some. I'm not sure how many things we have that are actually javelins. You might be hurling hammers or sheets of ice, whatever we can get our hands on. But
That's fair. Yeah, if we could do that, I think I would feel better about that particular vehicle. And then for yours, either you
It's
or
entirely
Orin
up
can
to
drive, I suppose. And I mean, Orin has some ranged capabilities. I don't know what yours might be if there's an attack.
It might
Assuming-
be therapeutic. You could cut slices off the statue for me to throw.
Oh. I probably could
Yeah.
chisel some stuff off.
What was the statue made out of?
moonlight.
He turns moonlight into stone and my heart. That's a good lyric for the song.
Write that down.
Excuse me. Anyway.
Drop because guidance.
Your songwriting.
I mean, I could pop out there and do that. I mean, I don't know if it'll dissolve after it's removed from the statue, but I mean,
It's entirely up to you how you all want to do it.
all right.
But it's difficult, from what I saw for the pilot's chair, to remove yourself without crashing the vehicle
Yeah, I
and
think
swapping with someone else.
if we're in motion, I don't think we're swapping at all. So we do need to iron this out. And then who am I with again? I forgot already. I'm with Grim.
You should be with Grim.
Grim has ranged stuff, right? I know my Eldritch Blast is kind of incomparable. Maybe we should have Grim drive mine. He's got extra arms, that could be helpful.
Well, not extra arms, just longer
Tentacles.
arms.
But the tentacles.
Yes, his arms turn into stretchy tentacles.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me look at Grimm's character sheet again. Since he's not here. 3 strength, 1 dex, 2 con, 2 int. I mean... Yeah. I would be the better pilot if we're not doing anything fancy.
Well,
But I-
Glass, if we just go for straight speed and maneuverability, do you think we'll even have to fight anything?
Well,
Or
they
can we
did say
just
there was
avoid it?
like a dragon thing at the center. Never
but
mind.
There's rumors.
That's when
of a
we
dragon.
get there.
Yeah.
That's when we get to the end.
Well,
That's
we
not
don't know
on the way
what
there.
kind of territory this thing might occupy.
I think he said it was guarding a temple.
Some kind. We've seen the underside of it. It's tall beneath. The mountain is the reflected side.
Well,
So that's basically where we're going to end up. So it's just between here and there.
Do you know if there's a lot of stuff between us, like creature-wise, or are we just, assuming that there's something that's going to try and eat us?
Honestly, from what we've seen, there are very few creatures living in the heart. But looking at it from above, it's ominous. Even approaching it, you can feel the chill. It's at a level that the other ones aren't capable of matching.
I believe our zoomers are going to be about 10 feet off the ground, right? That's the hover height.
At maximum hover height, yes. You can control that as you're driving, but yeah.
So if anything's ground level, we might just fly right over it.
Theory. It really comes down to reacting and seeing what happens. As it stands, very few people know anything at all about the cauldron. The captain
uh-oh.
had quite the time.
Why does this keep happening to me?
I have no idea.
Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I can't tell you what's there.
I think, didn't they say? I know they said something was there.
A
I
dragon.
know that there's a temple and a
dragon.
mountain, and
Yeah.
there's
And a
talk
dragon.
of a dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, Grim is going to go buy something that will make him not as tasty to dragons. So off
Oh?
I go. I'm gonna go
Okay.
buy if somebody's got to have something that'll protect you against dragons, right?
I mean,
Here? Not like
I'm not certain.
You'll never know what's washed into these cauldrons. I have a folding boat.
That's true.
I have a
You do
bag
have
of
a folding
magic
boat.
beans. I'm sure somebody's got something.
Let's
I
walk and
had a
talk.
pocket boat, but I threw it at a lizard.
Grim, do you think you could drive one of the zoomers? If
I don't know. It's not a pig.
It's, there's levers and you have to pull them to make them do different things. It's
I mean, I can pull levers. I don't know if it'll do what you want it to do.
yeah, it's more about reacting quickly to pull the correct lever at the correct time.
Sure, Grim will try, and if we fly off a cliff, it's okay. We'll be alright. I turn into a bird.
Well,
That does not.
that's... How about if I
No.
drive it? Can you cover our asses with some ranged attacks if I drive?
Don't you have better ranged attacks than
I
me?
have really, really good ranged attacks, but I also, we also have to get where we're going without crashing.
And you
or
can do
anything.
them. You can do them twice. So
Yeah, but
And I can only
but then
do
you
them
would
once.
but then you would have to drive.
that's fine. Grim will figure it out. It can't be that hard. If I can fly into a giant eagle, turn into a giant eagle, I should probably be able to pull some levers.
Quick sidebar.
Okay.
The stream is all wonky.
Liberty
Oh,
Club.
because of the.
You don't have your
Yep.
your
Music
I'm working on
music.
it. I'm working on it.
Mitnir's gonna hand the manual to Grim, upside down.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, he doesn't actually have the manual. Like, Simner has not received the manual.
I don't have any. I've been trying to figure out what y'all are even talking about.
Are you sending it to him?
I don't have his. Oh yes, unless this is actually his email.
It's a hovercraft jet ski that protects us from the cold to get us to the middle.
Not that one. Don't share that one. No, that's my notes.
I mean, you just need to know about maneuvers and breakdowns, right? And then like the.
Yeah. Okay.
You could just tell me what to do and I'll roll for it too. I don't care.
I just shared it with you. Your vehicle is.
The most important parts right now are maneuvers and breakdowns. We've already kind of like the rest of it is.
Well, yeah. And then you should know that the second modifier for each maneuver is what it says when it says double the modifier. Except for, obviously, the jump height. That's completely its own thing.
All right.
Personally, I was thinking, hey, you guys could, like, not put all the bells and whistles on one. Give it a Aquam Cannon and have Mitnir with his strength just swinging around the Aquam Cannon, but
I mean,
too late now.
Why can't we just make one giant zoomer?
I'll late for that,
That's
too.
my enemy.
Because that would be a boomer.
That would be a completely... You'd have to use, like, a galleon and put that together, so... It's
Are you
like...
implying that a boomer's worth 3 zoomers? Because I don't think that that's the case. Maybe in net worth, but certainly not in actual human value.
No. Alright, well, fair enough then. Oren, do you want to drive or do you want me to drive? I've got decent range combat capabilities. It's not the best, but I can do it.
Yeah, my only range is like within 30 feet.
I can shoot a bow and arrow, and
That's better than mine.
my nature is that of, assuming they're not immune to cold, I do quite a bit to them.
All right. I think that settles it. Grim's doing his shopping.
Right. So how's that going, Grim?
I don't know.
What are your plans to do? You're just saying who's got dragon protecting stuff?
I need stuff that will make me not. Yeah, there's got to be something in there that's like, oh, you have resistance to cold, or
Yeah,
dragons.
who are you going to talk to about this? You've got the lay of the land of who the
do they
people
have
around
is
you
there
are.
a magic armor shop or anything
No.
like that?
It's the ledge. There's hovels and there's Theodore St. Chortle.
Quick aside while they're working on this for everyone else to be thinking about. If anybody wants the Ayun stone, it does require attunement. So look through your shit.
What's
and
that one
decide.
do again?
It's
Regeneration.
regeneration.
Oh, that's that OP one. Yeah,
15 hit points at the end of each hour.
still pretty good though.
Yeah. If anyone wants
Give that to the beef meat
Beefcake?
shield. I was gonna say beefcake. There could be a beefcake too in there if you want. But
he'd have to give up
Give it to the
an
beefcake.
attuned item, so
Yeah, that's the only part where it's like
everybody can be thinking about that while Grim does his
that's
shopping.
another reason artificers are just like way better than everything
Yeah.
else. Number of attunement slots and like that.
Yeah.
And just make your own magical items for free. It's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I'll go. Maybe I'll go ask the Chortle guy if he's got any. What you call them? Any
If he's got any dragon fighting
dragon proof?
paraphernalia.
I need dragon proof stuff. I don't need a sword. I got
Okay,
that.
so you go banging and clanging on his workshop door, and he says, "How darn tootin' fuck sniggle papano!" And he just opens the door and he goes, "Now who's disturbing me when I'm in the middle of organizing a bunch of tubes into a catalyzer? This is gonna cause an explosion. I do not have time for this."
Am I under the correct assumption that this guy basically is just Heimerdinger from League of Legends?
I have no idea who that is.
Just I'll send you a picture. But anyway, I need something to help me not die in case we run into a big white dragon.
I'm building you a hovercraft that'll protect you from the cold and from quite a lot of damage. I think I've probably done enough and am preoccupied.
Okay,
Good day,
there's
sir.
anybody else that has a bunch of stuff that they might be like, hey, this could be magic.
Talk to Kip. Kip's got all of our paraphernalia down in his station.
Well, he's sitting on the captain's lap right now. I guess I'll go in the route.
I mean, Whatever floats your fancy,
I
friend.
mean, that's where it is. I'll go ask. So I can I'll go back up to
All right,
the
well, leave me alone. I'll have your Zoomers ready in no time. Y'all got a bunch of extra work and all these modifications.
You could ask him to
It
swap out
basically
one of them
fixed
for a cannon.
Everything. I didn't realize you guys had Devil as Ephrite. I've got my work cut out for me.
I mean, I can help.
You're not there. Well, but speak with Kip. Kip, as far as I know, he's the one who's got the keys to the armory. Maybe you can find something in there.
There we go. Okay, I'll take a look. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Okay, so what is anybody else doing while Mitnir goes and raids the armory?
I'm writing a song.
Oren's probably just gonna be, we did
I
load a
am
lot of
casting guidance. Continue.
upgrades on that guy. I might go see if he needs help.
Okay, so as you show up shortly after, I swear if this furbog's got one more question about any of this, nah. He opens the door. He said, "It's you, the less inept one."
Hi. I just thought if you might need some help, I'm available.
Looks behind him. And you hear the sound of a spring just like launch something across the room. I could use a little help, I suppose. But you better be right on top of things. I ain't got time to explain. And you keep your eyes off my ace engine.
I'm sorry, but Grim only has 2 attuned items, apparently.
Alright, I'm coming to help.
I think so.
You have room for an Iron Stone.
Yeah, but if I get a dragon-proof item,
Okay, well, if you don't, you should just take
Trade
the
it in
Iron
for
Stone
one.
for now. Somebody should use that thing. It's too good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so so are you going to the captain's quarters to seek out?
yeah, I'm gonna go interrupt Kip's dragon.
Or are you gonna
ask
go
him-
to Kip's outpost?
No,
Like,
I'm
where you
gonna go because they're up there boning. I'm gonna go interrupt.
Okay, so you push over the trap door as you make your way up there, and as you do, you just see the softly kissing, and they just look at you, just like arms, and they just sort of turn their head, and you see the captain. He moves Kip over to one knee, and he's like, "What can I do for you, Furbog?"
I was looking for. I need things from Kip's armory, maybe in case they make you not as likely to die from a dragon.
So you're interrupting me in the middle of playtime,
Yes,
just so that you can get into the armory?
that's right.
Give him the key. But sir, I don't want. Just give him the key, Kip. He's a furbog. What's he gonna do in there? He's probably just gonna look around,
It's not
put
a
some
China
dirt
shop.
on some stuff, and then walk back out.
I'll look and see if I have any spells that would help them have better sex.
Chill touch.
Go ahead and lock the door on your way back out, and stop back here in the morning with Kip's key.
Gonna say guidance.
Okay. So and then Grim will hand them good berries, like in case you get tired. Here you go.
Was feeling a bit peckish. So
In case you can't you wear yourself out? It's a lot of exercise. And he'll go to
Fair
the
enough.
armory.
Leave me to my innuendos and get out of here. You make your way down. Is anybody else getting up to any no good? Or just continuing working?
I'll bother SETI.
Okay, Seti's writing a song, and Bropsy's saying, "Oh, that's good," over her shoulder and giving her guidance.
Propsy has not only casted guidance, but she's casted enhance ability with the eagle splendor. So you get advantage on charisma checks if you ever get a charisma check for writing your song. Good luck.
Nice.
Oh, I make a charisma check for writing your song. Make a performance.
Oh, that was a natural 1. So
Advantage, so
20.
yeah.
Dirty 20.
30-20. I mean, like, as far as the songs you've made before, you usually operate at a quasi 30. So, like, this song is like, it's not your best work. It's definitely, there's some work that needs to be done on
Look,
it.
I'm
It's
very
not,
angry, and the first draft has a lot of F words in it, but I'm getting there, alright? I'm working through it.
Glass is sitting there is like, can you give us a small, like, little sampling of like, the feel of it, or?
Uh, I can't decide on the melody, you know, because part of me just wants to scream it all, but that's not. But like, you know, I said that thing earlier about Moonlight and Stone, right? It was a thought, and it wasn't finished yet. But
So you're
then-
basically just starting then.
no. Like I think I have a verse like, he carved beauty by moonlight, made stone where once was trust, etched silver promise in a face of white, but force turned stone to dust.
Poetic. That's the wrong voice. It's poetic. I like it.
It's getting there, you know. I mean, it's a process. The first draft always sucks.
Well, I'd like you to sing it sometime.
Yeah, I don't know the melody yet. I have to work out the part where I just want to scream.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Rangers now. Get everything prepared for the morning. I'll see you all bright and early.
All right, you have a good night.
Sleep well. So as he leaves, we cut back down to Kip's workshop and hear clink, 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 clang, as the door gets like shoved open, and you can tell that there was something there, and rather than like gently try to move it, you know, Grim's just like pushing the door open, and swords are just clattering everywhere. Yeah, so it's just a dark little thing that's above where all the spikes are. There's a button, and there's just paraphernalia kind of around.
Cool. I'm gonna look for like any kind of like shield or anything that looks like it's good at not getting frozen to death.
I roll a D100.
Yeah. Let's go.
If only you had detect magic.
I don't have detect magic. I rolled the 63.
You roll a 63.
Why did you get so soft?
63. Well, you don't find anything like particularly shield shaped that like are you using like the magic detect magic or anything, or are you just looking?
Yeah, but at first I'm just kind of looking around. Like if I find like anything that looks like, you know, because
Looking around, you find a couple of shields. One of them does appear to be made out of heavy black metal. The shield
Black
itself
metal.
appears to be roughly about like 30 pounds, which is an insanely heavy shield. But it's a tower shield.
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily even be a. Wait, I'm not proficient in tower shields. Or is there? There's no distinction, is there?
Yeah.
No, shield or shield.
It's like a heaviness thing. Yeah, I'll use my detect magic and see if I can. If anything looks particularly strong, or like I don't know. I can make Arcana checks to try and figure some of this
There's a
out.
little bit of a glow coming off of it, but it's not anything more than the air itself within the cauldron.
Oh, okay.
Like it seems like this shield is made out of the black iron that is harvested from the cauldron itself.
Okay. Well, that's cool. What else is there?
As far as magic goes, just looking around for magic, you do find a stick that is glowing.
Stick.
Yeah, so it's a small little stick. It's a nice stick. It's
Like a
got
twig or a big stick?
a twig, but it's got some nice filigree on it. Like, you know, this is definitely loved by vines, and maybe some spores would have liked it too if they had the opportunity to grow on it. But there's definitely like some sort of crisscrossing to it, and it's like a sort of deep purple wood, I think.
Well, I mean, I guess I can
actually go look up the item. I haven't looked up the item.
I mean, I can't identify any of it. So it's like it seems like the only two good things there are like the shield and the stick.
As far as things that look magical, yeah. I mean, there's some stuff there, but nothing's really all that fancy here. They have very meager supplies.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, well, I'll grab the shield and I'll grab the I grab the stick and I don't know. Don't want to just take it and not give something back in return, but you know.
So you are going to take the shield?
Yes.
Okay, so put a black iron shield.
If we know that it's made from the same stuff as that they get from here, maybe it'll help prevent, from not get totally destroyed. You said a black iron shield?
Mm-hmm.
It's not showing up though. Should it show up or should it just make
No,
it?
I haven't made this shield. Just put
Okay,
black
okay.
iron shield on your inventory. You can equip it if you would like. It does not require attunement.
I'll equip to see if I feel any.
I mean, I don't have a shield for you. Like, if you want to pull a shield for you, you can put a +1 shield in, though.
Plus one shield.
Mhm.
I mean, I have a 2 shield already.
Yeah. It's just it's like 50 pound or 30 pound shield, so it will increase your weight, but it is a +1 shield that weighs 30 pounds.
Yeah, if it doesn't seem better than my normal shield, then I'll probably just But I'll take the stick, I guess.
Oh, that and the cold resistance.
But does it have cold resistance?
Yeah. It'll also have cold resistance because it is made out of the cauldron.
Yeah, well then that's probably worth it. Yeah, and then I will take it. Yeah.
That will add 30 pounds to your vehicle.
Take that.
Which is not enough to increase or to make the weight untenable. Yep. And you got a wand. Got some twisties on it. It's purpley.
What's the total AC from that then on a +1 power shield?
It's 3 AC.
Okay, so it's the same. It's like same base 2. Are they all base 2 now in 5th edition?
Yeah, they're base 2.
Okay. I know that it used to be like.
No,
some
all
shit,
shields are
yeah.
base 2 AC. And then +1 shield is 3 AC total.
I'll give it a go.
Okay. So, as you spend your time going through there, knocking stuff down, grabbing what you need, do you lock the door behind you, or you?
Oh, I'll lock it behind them. I still got to bring the key back to them and everything.
Oh, okay. All right. So, with that, I'll say that you've done your exploring for the night. That'll occupy you until rest. Does anybody have anything else they would like to do?
Seti, if that statue is made out of moonlight, can you carve moonlight?
I don't know, but I don't really want to try. It made a lot of noise, and every time I've used the chisel so far, some bad shit's happened. So, but I don't know. Carving's not really my thing. I'll leave it to people who are much better at it than I am.
I mean, you'll get better at it. You've got the tools.
Yes, but having the tools is only part of the equation. You also have to have the will to do something.
You're just like, huh?
She just pats his head.
Just like, I'll
All right.
sleep on that.
So, on that note, as you all turn in for the night, assuming nobody else has anything else, Orin, are you going to work through the night with Theodore, or are you going to take rest so that you, if you work with Theodore, you will take a point of exhaustion?
I'm probably not going to work through the night because I need to rest for the next day.
Okay.
But I'll
Cool,
help
so-
them as much as I can.
Yeah, so probably around midnight, he says, "Oh, that's enough for you for now. You go get ready for tomorrow's adventure, and my work ends as soon as the Zoomers are ready."
All right. See you in the morning, I guess.
All right. Goodbye. Not quite as inept one. He closes the door. Seals it. So, as everybody finds rest for the evening, Minier, you hear a familiar sort of pulse. And as you open your eyes, sort of dripping sound of the thawing place, your inner realm that you visit. You look and you see the statues staring ahead, not looking down at you. And in the distance, the light hanging upon the pedestal. And you can see the eyes glowing bright blue, the shimmering scales of the dragon in the distance.
Child, approach me now.
Kind of that, like, not running, but like the quick walk, like, oh shit, what'd I do? Like,
It has been some time since I have called you here.
things have been busy. I figured you had things to do
You
too.
are far beyond normal reach. But it is good to see that you are well.
For the most part, it's kind of chilly where we're at.
The place you are encroaching on has one of our kind within it. An old dragon, servant of Ager, known as Christus Everfrost. Be careful as you tread in their domain, and remember that you are Bahumethi.
So is their domain, are they friendly if we leave them alone, or like they're gonna
Attic
try and...
spectrum does not serve me. Be careful as you step forward.
Right. Thank you for the heads up. I was hoping they were wrong.
Good luck to you.
As he stares at you, there's like an awkward moment where it's like,
This usually ends right now.
and then face to black.
just Minu does that kind of like, huh? Like,
All right. So, steady. You hear the sound of crunch, 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 crunch. Sound of crunching snow and thumping feet, moving at a fast pace. You hear it and you feel the jostling, but you're not sure what's going on. You feel yourself rocking, listing back and forth. Hard wooden floor. It feels like you're in your shack on the side of the mountain, but no one else is there. You feel the cold rushing in.
I get up and look around.
You stand up and look around, you find yourself confusingly not able to see past a few feet in front of you. You can see the door that leads to the exit, and you can see the little bit of light pouring through from the cracks in the window outside, the snow moving sidelong. But beyond that, the rest of the room is unnaturally dark.
I look at my hands. Stuff.
I mean, the familiar black tips of your fingers are there.
I move towards the door.
You do, and there's squeaky floorboards as you approach the door. Cold gets slightly more intense. feel yourself jostling more than you would expect. Certainly for being on the side of a mountain or side of a ice shelf.
I crack open the door and try to peer out.
As you do, you pull it open and you hear the sounds of and you see the jostling of the horizon ahead of you. Ice and snow all around. Then you hear the sound of... Why is this thing so bad at picking up what I do? Nothing pisses me off more. We're just gonna lower this shit down. You guys are hearing everything.
Damn you and your oversensitive microphone.
Yeah. So, here. And then you look and you turn, and as you do, you see an old woman sitting in a chair on her porch as her house runs through the snow. And she turns, she says, "Hello, dearie. It's been some time since I've seen you." Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what was happening.
Just
Go sit on the porch next to her. On the
Is-
floor if I have to.
How have you been enjoying the cauldron of judgment so far?
It's a pretty shit place.
Oh, I agree. It's been chilling me to my bones. I don't have the meat I used to. Ooh, it's really making some old injuries act up, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. That's not so pleasant. So why come here?
What do you mean?
Why come here? I'm sure you knew how miserable it was going to be.
Oh, well, as you know, I'm collecting a few things.
Not really that important though.
Oh, more important than you know, dearie. For the ones I serve, finding the pieces of the key are of utmost importance.
The ones you serve.
Oh, don't be trying to get any more information than I'm letting slip on purpose, dear. I'm not some old doddering fool.
It just strikes me as odd that you'd serve anyone at all. I mean, you seem like such a self-possessed woman. You've clearly been around a time or two, seen some things. You should be the one other people are serving.
Flattery, dear. Try not to get lost in the small bits of pleasure, right? I do enjoy it, though. I haven't spoken to anyone since arriving here.
Pretty bleak place. Not a lot of people.
It is indeed. Oh, is it indeed such a sad, cold, cold place? Look at all the souls I had to take just to get all the coins to head towards the center. And she opens up her lap, and you see that there's just a pile, a fucking mountain of coins. And she says, "They all scream so pitifully and shiver so cold."
Yep.
You better hurry up, dear, or I'll get the teeth, too.
The teeth?
The next part of the key, dear. If you make it there first, make sure you find out whatever puzzle Igor left for us, yes? So that it's easier for me to grab it off your corpse. Bye, dear.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your visit. And her laugh is the last thing you hear as the darkness takes you again. You find yourself waking up
I hate that woman.
to the sound of, well, I hope you're all ready. Hits a cowbell. Boom. Very quiet cowbell. Boom.
Is it that time already?
Sun will be up soon. Time to go find Ozumus.
No, let's kick that old lady's ass.
And time to go face a dragon.
Hopefully not.
Oh, it's there.
Sure. And as you all find your way to your Zoomers, you see Theodore St. Chortle waiting next to all three of them, fully kitted, massive tubes revving on each side. Well, they're not revving currently, but could be revving. Slightly hovering off the ground, you see each of these individual things, which I drew poorly so that you could get an idea. I showed my players already, but these are what the Zoomers look like. Ish. Covered in armor plating, extra tank on each one, ready to go for each of these things. Did you spend your Aquam, by the way, Warren?
Yep.
Okay. And as each of you pull into your vehicle, the pilots, I believe, are Oren, Seti?
Grim.
No, Grim's piloting?
Yep.
That actually is happening? Okay.
Yep.
So, that's so scary. So Oren, Grim, and Bropsy? Is that true? Or did you guys decide to let...
Did we
I think
acquire a fuck ton of javelins?
I was gonna say I either need random ammunition javelins, or probably be better to have me drive.
Yeah, we did say we
Okay,
were gonna
yeah.
get javelins.
But if you're not doing that, then it's fine.
You can
Alright,
go get
so-
javelins this morning.
I've got Oren, Grim, and Mitnir as drivers currently.
Can we grab some javelins real quick? I thought we did that yesterday.
We could say that Grim picked up some javelins from the thing, or he's got the key in the morning. You guys can get set up and get him. He's not completely
How?
against helping you guys get what you need. So
Yeah. How many javelins can we acquire?
What's
I'm gonna say each javelin's. Well, how much?
You said like there's 30 pounds room or something we had.
25 pounds is how
pounds
much
of
space you
space.
have.
That's the
So-
maximum number of javelins we could carry.
Yeah, 25 javelins. They're a pound apiece.
We
And these
get 25?
javelins are not all javelins.
Yeah,
These are
but they'll
like-
function.
but they'll function as javelins.
There's a
Effectively, they're javelins.
pitchfork, there's-
There's a pitchfork. Yeah. Just random shit that's elongated. And feel free to make up as many elongated objects that you're hurling as possible throughout this, if you want to do that.
Just straight up chuck a sword. Just go for it.
This one's
Dagger
a
on stick.
claymore. Yeah.
So Bropsy, are you gonna drive then? Is that official?
If he's javelining, yeah.
Okay. So Bropsy will be piloting the ship. She knows how to fly anyways. And here.
You say I still have no idea how this contraption works.
Oh, that's not gonna go well, is it?
Mudfruit on your shoulder got real big all of a sudden.
I will be back seated, I'm sure.
Not if you're
Bropsy
driving.
knows.
That's true.
Bropsy got
Not if you're driving. So as you guys climb into your vehicles, Theodore St. Chortle says, "Now I've modified each and every one of your Jesus Christ seals." The back of your seal, as you open it up, says twist once and insert and twist once, and you will activate the vehicle. And as you see, there is like a small little prong on the bottom of each of your seals now that can be inserted into the vehicle to start it.
Car keys.
Yes, you have car keys
So
because that's the world we live in.
I am having second thoughts about this Bropsy Mitnir situation, because the reason I wanted Grim to drive is mostly because, yes, I'm way better at range combat, but also I think Semner would be a better driver than I am as a player. So we could have a similar situation with...
I never got the fucking manual.
Well, and
Very-
it's... I mean, he shared it earlier.
No, I didn't share it with Nikita. I didn't have her
Oh,
email
I thought she said it was too confusing.
available. No, I tried to read it to her and she had no idea what was
Oh,
happening.
well, yeah, that's...
As I was cooking and fatigue crashing, so it wasn't a good time. And he was using the voice too, and it was all just...
Yeah, she requested
just
a
that's
But anyway,
I was like, I
It
don't-
was
I don't think
fun,
it's me
but it
either,
wasn't
so-
conducive to understanding.
so with that, as you guys climb in, insert your seals and turn the engine over. We're gonna go ahead and take our break. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes or however long it takes Nikita to read a manual. So at least enough of the manual so she knows how to fly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will get on to it. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Back in 5.
And we're back, guys. So, as you all start up your Zoomers for the first time, your Zephyrite and Aquam-powered hovercraft vehicles that are one of a kind in this fantasy world, they begin to hover as the first person pushes the first lever on the left-hand side. You see as it begins to hum and whir, and it raises off the ground just slightly. You shift the ORV stick forward and give it gas through the catalyzer, and as you do, it begins to move forward, lifting up out of the ramp where the lizards were once stationed, and out into the open, icy shelf. As you begin to head your way out, you see Captain Blackfoot standing, legs spread, black iron feet on the snow, frost all up in his beard, and he says, "Godspeed, you dumb fuckers. I hope you fucking win. Light them up, boys! Make some noise!" And you guys hear, in all directions, and you hear the sound of as lizards start scampering across from all directions. They're like, "It's gonna be a rough fucking morning!"
Good luck!
As you guys zoom out, you begin making your way across the shelf. Driving these vehicles, I want each of you guys to make me a coast check. Because
That's
I want to
supposed to be
see how
funny.
well you get a feel for your first time driving a Zoomer.
Vibe check.
Height controlled on one side, power force controlled on the other, a central stick in the middle that decides where the thrusters are activated, and pedals on each side that help turn fins and steer the ship by leaning it one side or the other by
Oh
control.
no, Grim!
We
Zephyrite on
crash
either
and
side.
die.
Natural 1 for Grim for a total of 2.
Can you do a roll for me, Thielen, and then I'll be back.
Okay, so Grim begins pushing the buttons, and as he does, he pushes both levers forward, and he pushes everything straight forward. And then he doesn't know what to do with his pedals, and you guys watch as he goes, "Oh no, it keeps going!" And you watch this thing just start flying around in multiple directions and crashes straight into a bank.
No, Grim, you gotta do. It's a full body thing.
This one's just a dex check, I believe.
And it only takes
25.
1 point of damage to your hull.
But I'm back.
Everybody rolls a
I just
1.
rolled yours.
Okay.
Which is great, actually.
17. Let's see what I get.
17 for
Ooh,
Propsy.
even better. 21.
Nice.
As the other two begin zooming out, you guys see
Wait, we'll get job.
this
All right,
begin
Grim.
trying to move it around, and it just doesn't
That's
seem
fun time.
like Grim is actually very good at. Grim, you do not understand how a stick
No
moves
idea.
a boat in any way, shape, or form.
And I'm like trying to drink like a smoothie on one hand and trying to pilot a boat on the other hand.
All right, if you crash again, we're switching.
Okay, but I warn you,
You will crash
Okay.
again.
you're not much better at
As
shooting.
you take off, I'm gonna make you make another check right now, just to see how well you take off, because you could crash immediately, and that would be hilarious.
It's 10.
You rolled a 10? Alright, so you begin to take off slightly, and you guys... did you guys wait up for them after they crashed, or are you just, like, going?
We'd probably wait.
I mean,
Alright, so-
how fast are we going? How far behind would we leave them if we just
You are
went?
moving at about 80 miles per hour. No, you're moving about 60 miles per hour on standard.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So he just crashed into a snowbank going about 120 miles per hour.
He's fine.
Hold back a
Took one
little
point of
bit.
damage, though.
Make sure they're okay.
We could just do a loop, I guess.
Because it just went straight into snow, and then that was just it.
Look, I was just testing to see how well they were made. You know, it held up really good.
Yeah.
As he pulls out, he's like, you hear like a spring just, and something flies off into the distance.
Hopefully we didn't need that part.
You hear
Lost
Glass.
our good ornament.
You hear Glass talking to you guys, and he says, "Testing, testing," and you guys hear coming through your seals that are plugged in to the device, open communications between each of the vehicles.
Oh, hi.
He says,
Hello.
"Let's try not to crash anymore." Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And you can just
working on
see
it.
Glass
Sorry.
leaning over your shoulder, Oren.
Let's try not to have a glowy face anymore. Dick.
Wow, great.
That's being godly
Somebody-
racist.
Somebody's
Thank
a
you.
bit salty this morning.
I have
Here's the,
tentacles
computer
for
back in
arms,
button.
okay?
Yes, with a 10, you are able to keep the thing steady, but it is not a smooth ride. It's like somebody who's never driven stick before, driving stick. Just.
There's a learning curve. I believe in you, Grim. You can do this. We
Look,
should
I
hook
was
up with
26 when I got my driver's license.
Grinding the gears.
So, as you guys begin making your way through, it is a more or less uneventful journey. As you hit the icy slopes and you hit thick storms of ice, things that you've experienced before, the cold stops, the frozen downpours, everything, you make it through with very little to no interference. And as you do so, I would like everybody to roll a d10.
If-
That's piloting, not everybody. Sorry. Everybody who's piloting, roll d10.
Wait, Tom, I'm piloting by shifting my weight in the back. It's fine.
Thanks.
Or
I'm gonna give
Or?
us some jazzier music for this.
What did you say there, Grim?
Walk the 5.
Roll a 5. I don't have everybody pulled up. I don't have the.
They're 4 and 4 for Orin and Batsy.
Okay. So,
It looks like it should be a 0, which I think is kind of grateful, wasn't
so Oren, your vehicle, your tank is already down to 126 aqua, and 125 for Graham's vehicle, and 126 again for Bropsy's. And you've accrued a little bit of damage. Only 1 point on yours, Oren. You're at 299 HP.
I'll track fuel.
That's 4 points on Grimm's, as he has dinged it up a little bit more.
Just 295 to go.
And only 1 ding on Bropsy as well. I already see the pattern that's forming here, and I love it. So, as you guys make your way across, it's not a short journey, but you've had worse. Definitely traveling on Lizardback with all the different terrifying things and natural disasters that are readily available to find in the shelf. You guys continue at such an easy pace that you think for a moment, what was the point of these Zoomers at all? I mean, obviously, yeah, it's great to get us across this, but why did we need to wait for all this? This isn't all that dangerous. And then you hit the edge of the shelf on the opposite side for the first time. Looking ahead, you see that the drop-off is hundreds of feet, just like on the side that the ledge is sitting on. But looking down into a misty, icy plain, completely flat, between you and the mountain ahead. You can see that the air itself seems thick with the cold. The chill itself there, intense. What is everybody's cold threat at?
mine is at 12.
I'm at 11.
15.
I'm at 12.
Okay, so you should be aware. The base cold threat in the Heart of Judgment is 50 cold threat.
So that's on top of the cold threat we already have.
Inside these vehicles, you do not have to worry about cold threat. but at any point, if you step out of the vehicle, your cold threat will be current plus 50.
Very high.
So,
As
be
we
aware.
get a view of this like expanse below us, is there any sign of the hut?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
It's a 20.
20. You do see something kind of bobbing in the distance, but you're not sure exactly what it is. It could be the hut,
Can I
but there's something like a kind of like a shape just kind of bobbing around.
can I
A little
guess
bit.
how far away it is?
Oh, probably half a mile.
Okay. Uh, so I'll get on the little intercom thing. So you all should know that I had a little chat with their matron last night. She came to me in a dream and was like kind of taunting me a little bit. But basically, she's trying to put together the pieces of a key. And there are 3 of them, I think, if I recall correctly. And she's got the first one, right, from the last cauldron. And then this one is like the teeth of the key. And she said she was working for somebody, wouldn't say who, but we can assume it's like the bad guys. The people she serves, that's very like ominous. And she said she'd take the pieces off my corpse if I got there before her. So obviously like not super friendly. But now we know she's trying to put together a key. We didn't know that before, but I'm assuming it's a key to bad things. So just a heads up, and I think I see something that could be her hut about half a mile away. Now
There's
they
a
all
large
know.
update. I feel like we could have said that somewhere in the past 6 hours we've been driving, but yes, thank you.
Now, can these vehicles handle this drop? Or do we have... How are we handling this?
That's entirely up to all of you. I didn't read the manual and I'm not piloting. Enjoy.
We're just gonna go off the edge.
So Grim just drives straight off the edge.
Boost,
Drive
boost,
off the
boost.
edge, and then as I jump off the edge, I will engage a jump maneuver to counteract gravity. Just like with the downward thrusters.
Okay. So as you fly off the edge, you immediately start to glide slightly because of your height and because you guys got the gliders added. And then you will use your jump maneuver to land safely. So go ahead and add your jump maneuver is double your wisdom plus your
It's
dexterity
plus...
plus a d20.
Yeah, dex plus wisdom plus d.
Not double wisdom.
Is it double? Because we
Oh
have
no,
the-
it's not double wisdom, it's double height. That's right.
Oh no!
Grim!
A 3 plus 6 is 9.
Plus 6 is 9. Yeah, so as you land,
It's just rolling real bad.
Like, he's not a government. He just that's just really bad at rolling.
as you land, take 5 points of damage to your hull.
Just bottoms out.
9.
Take 5 points of damage to your hull, and you're kind of just like it's stuck in the snow, like boom, 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 and then starts hovering back up. You see it's a little bit janky. I mean, he landed, guys, and started moving again after a little bit of like you guys watch him like about a few hundred feet below.
And that costs 20 AE because we have the thing.
Yeah, it's lost
So that's-
20 AE because of the jump.
It's 20 still away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it costs 20? I thought it said 20.
It's double because
guys
we
have the hopper.
We have the thing that boosts our jumps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went for high performance, low fuel efficiency.
And maybe we'll run into one of those storms.
I mean, we increased the fuel capacity, so there's that.
Yep, they increased the fuel capacity.
All right,
Alright,
Glass,
well-
hold on to your butt,
All right,
and I'll go off and do
Okay.
the jump thing near the bottom.
you're also burning a jump. Okay.
So Dex plus Wisdom on a D20.
Mhm.
So I'll just do a Dex check and add 4 for my Wisdom.
Cool.
That'll be 24.
Okay, as you land safely and continue coasting by, you take no damage in your vehicle. Bropsy, what are you doing?
But I used 20 fuel.
Yes, you did burn
Copying
20 fuel. All right. Roll the same thing. Double your wisdom modifier plus your dexterity modifier.
Is it
Not-
double?
From the backseat,
Wait,
you
what?
hear. Oh.
It's just
Plus a
dex
D20.
plus wisdom, right?
Oh, that's right. Dex plus wisdom. It's not doubled. I don't know why I keep saying double.
Is it
That's
10
because
for you? Is it 10 combined?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Remember
Even if you
D10?
roll a 0, you still have more than me.
Just do a dex check and add your wisdom mod to it.
Okay.
There you go. The other ones are add double mod because you guys enhance those, but this one gives you additional height instead of additional
That
MAD.
would be
MAC.
24?
Yeah, you land perfectly safely. So you guys watch as Grim just goes and then starts taking off again. And then you guys both fly off and then easily, right at the exact same time, throw the thrusters in the exact opposite direction, place it straight down, and you land completely safe and continue moving forward.
Because I showed them how to do it.
But as you take this jostling ride and you guys continue to fly forward into the heart of the cauldron. You can see the mist swirling and pushing as you move past. Almost deathly silent as you fly through this area. It's unnerving. You don't trust it. And as you continue to fly, suddenly you see small eruptions of ice moving ahead of you into the sides. Small bits begin to rise and just shoot like sort of spray of icy water up into the air. And then it continues to happen in your way and in front of you, and way more. In the expanse of what you can see, probably 50 of these fissures are rising and creating waves beneath the ice. Thick sheets as these things are shifting and launching. What would you guys like to do?
Dodge then?
Ow!
Gotta go fast.
Strafe
Is it-
maneuver.
Is it like
To
pillars
through.
of water or ice or whatever?
Like geysers?
So basically the way this works, strafe is used for extreme like side to side movement, where you would just go like fly sideways as fast as you were moving forward. And boost goes straight forward at full speed. Full stop would mean you would stop before it even happened. Jump would put you into the air.
So you
And
fly
then-
higher than that, right?
Hmm?
Those geysers are going pretty high in the air, right?
They're going probably about 20 feet up as they're starting, just creating these sort of fissures. Yeah. But this is surrounding you
Guys are so bad.
all ahead of you. This is all happening.
But when you strafe, do you also move forward, or do you just move left or right?
It depends on what you're doing. These are just for you to sort of choose the what you're doing. Describe to me how you would like to use it, though. That is, just tell me how you'd like to file it, and then I can also determine which maneuver that is
Right.
as well.
Are there clear spots in where these geysers are that we could avoid, or are they like randomly moving?
This is
about?
happening randomly and in front of you on your way towards the center of the cauldron, everywhere. So like, it's not just directly in front of you. The cauldron has started to move. Something has started to happen.
So I guess we just
Knows we're
get
coming.
ready
wanna-
to jump if we need to, or something.
I want to just boost through it. I want to go away.
Mitnir seconds that. He's actually like, go, 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 go!
You guys all have to do the same thing. So just pick a thing and go.
Yeah, I'll just drive forward at normal, and then if I need to, I'll do a jump maneuver.
To put yourself up in the air. All right, cool. So that's fair as well. You could say, hey, if this looks like it's going to be a threat, then I'll do a jump maneuver. That's completely fine. What are you doing, Warren?
I think I'm probably gonna do a boost to go through as fast as possible and
All right. So Seti,
jump as a reaction if needed.
Seti and Grim, you guys are gonna sort of lag back a bit and do some hopping. The rest of you guys are boosting. go ahead and make your rolls.
But
Go
for now,
ahead.
I'll just roll coast or.
But
Yeah, you can go ahead and run coast.
might be smarter because I don't have that strength. Can Gagnor
Five.
help me push?
You rolled a 5 on your coast.
5.
The boost though, we have double modifier.
Do we?
Yep. You have double strength modifier.
Double
So Dex
strength
plus-
modifier. I don't have a strength
Double-
modifier,
Yeah.
which is the problem. Which is
Yeah,
why I
so-
was asking if I
You're not
could
good at-
say something
yeah.
and have Mitnir help push the thing.
He can certainly try. He can help you. He can assist you in steering by giving you advantage. That's what he can accomplish.
Oh, well, if we're able to do that, what are you doing, Seti?
Yeah, shit, I'll help.
You guys don't just have to sit there in the back with your legs crossed. Do things.
There's no
I
fight
know
here,
this may
though.
seem
I didn't
complicated and
know there was
overwhelming.
room.
But for the most part, just tell me what you would like to do for any given obstacle. Choose your
I will,
thing, and we'll go.
Whatever the thing is that needs to be pushed
I got a
for the strength,
16.
yeah, to assist, I grab a trident and I just like shove it into it from the back seat.
If Seti's assisting, then I'm gonna roll like a second roll.
Can I?
Oh, this time it's a 6.
I got a
6 total?
17 for my boost.
With advantage, I rolled a 6. I'm
I
super
don't
good at
know,
this.
Grim. Maybe we should stop and switch.
Hey, if we need to jump, you're gonna.
Your
do
dice need
well.
a stern talking to. They're not.
Yeah.
very
So you're
nice
gonna
today.
you're gonna want to jump. You're gonna definitely want to jump. As you do this, you see these fissures. The ground is lifting around you. They're pull ahead of you at twice your speed. Continue like zooming past it, and you guys clear all these fissures as the ground starts to lift up in sheets. Different sections are tilting and moving and rotating as the ground begins to lift. Ice starts creating walls all around you. It's like Maze Runner just like picked up in front of your faces.
Wait, so is there a ramp or is it?
No,
just...
there's no ramp. This is just the fissures currently, and you're
We
going to
just
want to
have to
use that
jump.
jump maneuver since you had it prepared. You can go ahead and use
Okay.
that. So go
that
ahead
was,
and just
21.
21. That is enough to get you over it safely. As the ice begins to crack and the fissures randomly cause the ground to erupt upwards, you all begin to move forward. 2 of you boosting through, and then you see Grim picks up into the air and is now gliding too high for them. You've got glide, so your jump lasts an additional round.
So the boost was 20 fuel, by the way.
Boost was 20 full.
Yeah, so
It's
we
normally 10, but we doubled it because we enhanced it.
How much fuel do we have? Are we keeping track of
Actually,
it?
technically, you
35
guys,
left.
your jump would carry over and you would glide extra far. That's alright though, it's too late because you guys did a pre-thing. This is technically the first obstacle. Alright, so you're in the air and the other one's boosted, so that would take 20 fuel, yeah, for that boost. So bear in mind how difficult
down to
this is
106?
going to be. No, because you already used 20 fuel on your jump. And you were down 24, so you are currently at
86.
86.
Okay.
Okay. So was it worth it? Okay, so as you guys find yourselves, the ground begins lifting in all directions. Sheets of ice begin to flip and move towards you on all sides. They begin to separate, creating ice drifts ahead of you. It is chaos. What would you like to do? Like, at your current speed, it seems like maybe you're still going ahead of it, but it's still rising. You can see each of these things are just rising. And it's not just where you are. It's ahead of you. It's behind you. It's everywhere.
So
You can continue your jump without spending additional AE. And you can roll a jump check.
Another
Graham.
jump check. Okay.
Yes, because you were jumped and you've got glider.
Well, hold on to your butt, Seti.
Yep.
So you're basically currently just gliding
So,
and trying to
18
dodge
for
these
that
things.
one.
18 is
I don't know if
exactly
Seti's
the
able to
DC
help with
that you needed. So as you see, he sort of like almost clips the side, but he just puts his foot down to the left, instinctively sort of shrinking away, and you find yourself finally getting a groove for using the fin to steer this thing. As it tilts and puts you right on it, you just barely clip a little bit of the ice, but it does no damage
You're doing
as you
great,
continue
Grim.
forward. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I think I'm gonna do a jump at this point to save some fuel on a further round.
Okay. Some of these sheets of ice that are pulling up are almost 100 feet tall as well. So some of them are getting close to insurmountable, but not the ones ahead of you yet. So you can definitely try to do that. Go ahead and make your roll.
I will probably copy this.
So the jump is what is that one?
Or just coast.
Dex plus
Dex
wisdom plus 20.
Okay. Okay, so I just rolled Dex
Oh, no.
plus 4. 21.
14.
On a jump, you rolled a 14.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What'd you roll, Orin?
21.
21. Okay, so you, Orin, as you push this thing into the air immediately, you feel yourself lift as the ice like would have collided against you. You feel enough energy force it up into the air, and you actually find yourself pretty far up there as you begin to glide forward. However, the same is not to be said for what is happening to Bropsies. As the ground lifts up on your side, you're too slow in getting the energy just because you couldn't get your tiny arms to reach both that and the stick at the same time. So as you go try to do it, you're not quite in time, and it collides with the bottom of your ship, and you take 18 points of damage to your hull.
Oof.
But then you continue gliding with the rest.
That was
Ow.
another 20 fuel, I think.
Can we hit fewer speed bumps, please?
I'm doing my best here.
Fingers in the back, like holding on, just like.
As you guys continue in the air, you begin to skyrocket forward, just gliding and hovering in and out between these. Grim and Seti finally make landfall as you begin to continue to coast forward as your bottom doesn't quite hit, begins to pick up again. And then you all see that the ground ahead of you is starting to lift forward. Just the entire section is tilting backwards towards you, creating a ramp ahead. What would you like to do? The rest of you guys are still technically in the air, so you could continue your jump action, or you could switch to a boost, which would burn more.
That's double. You said double strength for that one.
For the boost, yes, double strength.
Double strength plus dex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready?
How much further does it look like we need to go to get out of this craziness?
I don't know. A long way.
I can't hear you, Seti.
Oh, my bad. Can I use my mage hand to assist pulling levers for whatever? Like if we decide to boost.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna roll it with
Do advantage.
advantage. Alright, so with a double strength mod plus dex, that would be 24.
24.
Grab Gina.
That is definitely successful. As you boost, you launch yourself into the air and get technically a free jump because of the air that you guys get. What are the rest of you guys doing? Are you doing your jump still? You continuing it on? Because if you are, then go ahead and roll me a jump check. Which should be...
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let this jump finish out, or whatever it is. So what are we rolling? The same jump roll?
Mhm.
Dex plus wisdom?
Yep.
Oh, that's
That one's better.
26.
Success.
Okay. Wow.
What'd you roll?
18.
That is also a success. As you guys continue to keep the zoomers in the air, you find yourself coasting out, and you can see all the turning blocks ahead, like below you, as you get almost about like 100 feet in the air and are now gliding forward. You look around and you see just again turning ice, just cascading over itself, creating almost like a weird maze that doesn't connect to itself, but it's just solid blocks of ice. And there's no safe path to take. And as it continues to turn over yourself and you guys fly over, you hear up from above, and you see a shadow of wings come over you
Motherfucker.
So this will help you guys in any way, shape, or form. I will add the rock to the token layer.
Wow.
Woohoo! How far above us is it?
It's
Yes.
currently it is swooping down into you and will be attacking one of you this turn,
Okay.
and it will attack based on what I have here. Oh yeah, so it's going to attack the one that did the best, which is you, Orin.
Yep.
Ah.
So, since you got the most air and are now up in the air, this rock comes down on top of you and immediately tries to bite at your vehicle. That is, that's a 25. It does not hit you. And as it slides its beak across the top of it, as you zips, just slowly coasting out of the way with your 26, this rock begins snapping at you again with its talons.
I knew we should have gone hunting for that thing.
That is a natural 20. I did not expect a natural 20.
In glass, I think we got some company.
Oh my god, that's so terrible. That's 59 points of damage to your vehicle as it rips into it and tears one of the wings. Holy shit. That was an almost max roll crit.
Great.
Oh, shit.
Well, theirs hadn't taken
Anybody
it
in
only
chat
taken
got a
1 point of
reroll?
damage so far. So you're at
Chat,
240 HP.
Yep.
Chat.
Okay, so as you guys continue forward, this rock now directly on your asses as you guys continue.
Do we have?
You see that where this had lifted up and you guys are continuing forward, this huge section of ice had left water dripping and collecting, and as it did, the water froze, and you guys are headed straight down into spikes.
Bye.
Sounds like time for a
Great.
jump.
I mean, like, it's got to be a jump, right?
For everybody a lot of you guys
Well,
already did jump, and
We're
those
all
that are
gliding right now.
already did jump are technically still able to. Well, you'd be settling down into it, but anybody who did a jump last turn,
We did a boost.
Yeah, we didn't. We jumped 2 turns ago.
You did a boost off a ramp though, which gave
Yeah,
you a
but-
free jump.
this is the section you're going to be landing in, but those that actually use the ramp to do it are okay.
Okay.
Oh,
That did like the boost off the ramp gives you more air. Those that continued jump through it are coming down into the spikes. So that's going to be, I believe, Orin and Bropsy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The rest of you, the other ones do a jump check.
we do a jump.
I'm sorry, what am I doing?
You just don't have to pay it. You decide how you want to handle spikes being below you as your vehicle's coming in for a landing.
As
It's
we're falling?
as you're gliding downwards, but you're below you're about to be below the level of everything else around you and just going into a pit of spikes.
Take that.
24 for our jump check.
24 for your jump check. Yeah, you're able to very easily just keep it gliding straight over it and just keep that air.
I would like to fight the rock.
Okay. Yeah, so the way it works is I'm doing zoomers, and now that this thing's here and it got a surprise round, it's zoomers, and then the people in the backs get to decide if they want to assist the driver or if they want to attack.
X that stupid
And
button.
then the rock does its thing. Okay, so you're okay. What are you, Orin and Bropsy like to do?
So we're currently coming down, but we're not quite down.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're coming down into the ice spikes.
Would I think it as we're coming down? If I did a boost, would it just shoot us over the spikes or through? The
It could. Like with the air that you've got, it's perfectly possible. You can definitely give it a shot.
Alright, I'm gonna try doing a boost.
All right.
Oh boy.
What was
You've
the
got
boost
good
one again?
dex, you could
Dex
always
and
just-
strength.
Coast
Yeah.
over it, maybe.
With double strength, right?
Double strength, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it is possible that you
safer
could steer
to do a
through
jump
the air
with
and make it, but you're
than a
coming
coast.
down at kind of a level. Look,
Coast
Coast
is
does
just
it.
dex. everything else is Dex plus something.
Yes, but the coast you do only burn 1 fuel.
Yeah, we also save a lot of fuel.
So I got a 17 for my boost.
This is true.
For your
Could
boost, you
also
got a
just
17.
die.
Yeah.
As you start to boost, you don't quite get the angle right, and you're gonna take some damage, man.
Oh no.
As you don't quite make it, you're going to take 17 points of hull damage.
Okay.
You think I should just go with it?
I mean, we're probably going to take damage either way. So, saving fuel, take some damage, versus spending fuel and taking damage.
There are ways to do it. So, what would you like to do, Propsy? It's completely your call. You've got
I'm
near
being
yelling,
told
but
to
there's too much
coast.
air.
I'm
You're
just
gonna
saying
coast?
those are your options.
So,
all right, make
you
your-
know,
make your
I'm
coast
just
roll.
gonna coast then, and if it's
still gonna-
it's
it's still
fucked,
gonna
then
take
it's not my
one.
fault.
It's still gonna take one AE. Still burns 1.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I enhance ability on myself?
Yes,
Pretty sure.
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay. So I should probably do that.
Keep in mind how long it lasts.
Up to 1 hour.
See, that's a much better question than mine, which I know the answer to, so I don't even want to ask. But like, I just kind of, I kind of am tempted. Just even though I know it doesn't work, I want to try casting freedom of movement on the on the Zoomer. Let's see what happens. But it's
No,
not a
I think it
creature,
says
so-
willing creature. So
Yeah.
I feel like I should use it now though, since the rock is in play.
you're just
Right?
in there pumping magic. Faster, faster, faster. What are you saying?
I'm
mean,
gonna go. Huh?
There's spikes coming up at you. So
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
God,
You
it's
give
only a
yourself
level
cast
2
raise?
spell. Yes, so I get advantage on dex checks, and I will attempt a coast. Well, that's already 21.
21. So as you coast, you're coming down into the spikes, but you're able to just maneuver yourself in just such a way you come down between 2 terrifyingly projecting spikes directly up in towards the bottom of your hull, and you're able to make a decently safe landing without taking any damage. Continuing forward, though, into this section, some of you are taking out spikes left and right. Some of you are just zipping through and around them. Orin's poor fucking one just didn't quite hit what he needed as he boosted through, so he just crashed through a whole pile of ice and damaged his hull. As he picks it back up, you guys see that there is a wall ahead of you where it hasn't picked back up. The wall of the lower section is 30 feet ahead.
So does that mean we need to jump again?
It's up to you what you would like to do.
We're just flying straight at a wall, right?
Yeah.
Is it? How far does it go on either side, or is it all the way?
Boost right through.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm skipping. People are attacking the rock now. Who would like to attack the rock? I got ahead of myself.
I know
How-
Steffi did.
Far is it? Like really?
The rock is always going to be within range of a ranged attack that you
Okay.
guys are capable of throwing. That is the rule that I have for this to keep it simple, because mobile fights are very
Gotcha.
wonky.
Is it possible to like trade control of the thing temporarily to, or no?
You lose control of the vehicle and make an automatic MAC of 0
It's
if you
not
switch
good.
position.
It's not good to switch positions while moving. Let's put it
Okay.
that way.
Yeah, I just didn't know. Yeah, I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
was.
So, which means that if the rock attacks you, it gets an automatic hit, and you automatically fail your save against the thing, which means you would take a lot of damage.
I have a really good spell I can cast, but unfortunately,
Save it for the dragon.
well, I don't think the dragon would care about this one. But that would if I could turn around and cast confusion on the rock, that would.
Ooh.
I don't
Pretty
think
good.
birds are very smart, so it probably wouldn't succeed in the saving throw. But I can't because I'm flying.
I guess I will just, like, I've still got that javelin.
Okay, I gotta
tried
do
it
back real quick.
earlier. I'm just gonna turn around, and just.
All right, throw a javelin or two.
Just one. Just gonna chuck one javelin and see if I even hit it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that would be 21.
21 hits.
Nice.
So that's a whole whopping 8 points of damage.
All right. That's a number. It sticks into it and it goes. It just keeps flying forward.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
SETI, magic missile, or not magic missile, the other one.
Magic missile. First of all, bonus action. Let's fucking hex that motherfucker.
Okay.
I gotta find my character sheet now. Everything's. I was a client. I had to take the call. They always pick the worst time. Bonus action. Hexblade's Curse. That's +4 damage, and then crits on 19 or 20. Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay.
And then let's fire off my 2 Eldritch Blasts. The first one is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Second one is also a 24.
They hit.
So that's 16 points of force damage for the first one, and 19 points for the second one.
So 32. No,
Yeah.
30. Is that right?
16 plus 19? I don't
No,
math.
that's 35.
35. Yeah. All right. That's all I got.
Okay, so as these all pummel into the rock, it goes. It continues to move forward. Glass is going to throw out his attack,
He's napping in the back.
which he rolled a solid 8 to hit. So that ain't gonna do it. But you see, he takes his mask off and shoots a big white beam out towards the rock, and the rock just leans to the side and goes around it. That said, the rock is going to continue its assault. And it's going to assault which one? Oh, it's going to attack Bropsies.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
That is a 19, which I do. What did you roll?
21.
So it does not hurt you.
Cool.
It swings at you, but it gets caught on the ice and is unable to reach your vehicle. And then with its second attack, that is a 24, I believe? 24. So it will hit you with the second attack. Second attack's not as bad. 24 points of slashing damage
Okay.
to the vehicle. I believe you guys were at 281, so
40. We've taken 43 damage. How much is it out of?
300. Yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to keep track of your guys' HP on your vehicles too, on top of everything else.
I've been tracking ours, but unless something happened while I was.
I've got yours at 290.
Yeah, we haven't taken much. Okay.
Somehow you guys have avoided damage since you actually got into the heat of it. I don't know what happened.
Just lucky.
So that was the rock's turn. Now, continuing on. So, with the wall ahead, how would you guys like to deal with it?
You said
It's
it
how
was
high?
30 feet high, you said?
It's a 30-foot high wall, but there are potentials for ramps or made out of, like, you could try to go up the side of the wall. There's plenty of things you guys could try to do to make it more.
Well, we're 10 feet off the ground, and our jump can go 20, which would be 30, right? So we could do a 30.
If you did it, yeah, you could still jump it. It is possible to do the jump. It would not have been possible if you guys were more than 100 pounds overweight.
I don't think I'm gonna do a jump.
Actually, you guys have the hoppers, so you guys can jump double that. So I believe your jump height is 50 feet.
Was Seti able to help, or she already attacked, so she's probably not able to help, would be my guess. No assist this round, I mean.
Depends
What
how
is
we're
the base
dividing.
jump?
She
height?
attacked. She can't assist if she attacks.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Well,
Didn't know if I was rolling advantage or not.
Oh, that was last round.
I was gonna say, is it
Yeah.
vehicle, backseat, rock?
And then new round.
But if she assists me, she wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, vehicle backseat rock. So
She wouldn't be able to attack though if she assisted me with this. Though.
What roll is it? Jump?
It's a wisdom. It's my good one, but
Oh, okay.
smacking into a 30-foot high wall was probably not fun.
We're
gonna
gonna trust
assist?
you. We're gonna trust
I
you.
rolled a 9,
Oh,
you rolled a
so
9.
that's good.
oh fuck.
You rolled a
The
9
bigger
on your
snowbank.
on your
If only
jump.
enhanceability wasn't touch, or if only I had done it
Yeah,
before we
I
left.
rolled a 3, so
Well, who knew?
it's not double wisdom, right? It's just single wisdom, right?
No, it should just be single wisdom.
Well,
Yeah.
don't feel too bad because I got a 10.
Ahoy! Let's see. Oh.
It could be a lot worse so far.
Wait, don't you get advantage?
Oh.
Yeah? Oh, well, okay.
You roll advantage and get an 8.
You got what, a 13?
I got advantage, and I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh dear.
The total's a 13 for me.
Okay, so you guys all go flying towards it. Did you also do a jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all failed
Yeah.
the jump.
If you're 13, you just barely make it on and keep going. As the DC was 13 for a jump
Oh,
on
no.
this obstacle.
Oh no.
Thank God I used my
Crashes in the wall
enhanceability.
and takes 28 points
Okay.
He's just in the backseat, like,
damage to your hull. And as you take those 28 points of damage to your hull, crashing into it, you are able to
Crouch,
boost yourself through and continue forward. You aren't stopped because you did the jump maneuver. But you crash into the side of the wall and just nicks the bottom. It just almost takes out the bottom section, which is where your thrusters are. So the fact that you guys did do the jump and were just barely underneath where it was necessary. You guys, oof.
That puts us at 262 then, Seti, I think.
Who took
both
that
took
damage?
28.
We both take 28 points of damage. I rolled flat for both of you because you both failed the same way.
28.
Yeah, so that should put us 262 now, I think.
All right, so that's that.
rather be riding
Meanwhile,
lizards.
those that are attacking, what would you like to do?
I'll
Attack.
throw another one at it. 'Cause, yeah, we should be kind of above it now. Well, temporarily above it.
I'm gonna say my zoomer ain't making it back.
No, that's a 15.
I mean, if we succeed, we don't need to go back, right?
15, you said?
Yeah.
A 15. That? No, not my rock. Okay. Regular rock, yes. That would just hit, but not for my rock, no.
I got a 19 and a 27.
19 and a 27. Okay, 27 hits.
Just the one.
Just like,
Mhm.
whoever put that axe in there, that is not a throwing weapon.
17 points of force damage.
It's going to hit him, it's not going to
Axe
do anything.
throwing is a sport.
Um,
I've done it.
Number axe.
You did how many points of damage, babe?
17.
17.
Is it hexed or no?
It is hex.
It is hex.
Is it what did you
Hexblade's
choose?
curse.
But like, don't you choose a stat when you do that?
Not
Oh,
for
that's the
Hexblade's
other.
Curse.
I
That's
do have a
hex.
bonus action though, so I could, because Hexblade's curse is it's not concentration. I could
Oh, okay.
use my bonus.
I don't know how
action.
y'all. I don't know how your how
Yeah.
you warlocks work.
Yeah, I should actually use my bonus action to do a proper hex. So
That's the one that lets
I
you
don't-
choose like an ability score that they have
Yeah.
I
like
don't think
disadvantage
you
on,
can
right?
have both active at the same time.
it's not concentration though. The other one, the innate ability.
It's not?
I don't think so. We've had this conversation before, but maybe I'm wrong. Hexblade's curse. Where are you?
I think there was like a limit on.
Once per short
Putting-
rest.
Read the specifics page on the spell, though. I think there's a thing that says like can't stack Hexblade's Curse with like other hexes or something.
Nice.
I just like the idea of the rock failing in dexterity saving throw and smashing it.
There's nothing on anything on my character sheet about it.
The character sheet's a limited. Oh god. This is know your guys' shit. Know it good.
I know my character sheet.
That's too much to know. Brains have limited storage space.
Unless it's music lyrics, then you just know all of them.
I don't know music lyrics. Like, it boggles my mind how people are like, oh, I have shit memory, but then I can know all of this music. I'm like, how? I used to do karaoke and I had no idea what words I was singing until I saw the words on the screen for my favorite songs.
And I sit here and a song comes on the radio. I'm like, I know the words. I can sing along.
Doesn't say anything on Hexblade's Curse about it being
Yeah, and there's
exclusive.
nothing on Hex either, so I think we're good. We've had this debate before. Because it's just a concentration spell. That's it.
Hexblade is your curse. Hexblade's Curse is just a like a class feature, right?
Yeah, I guess you can do both. Shit.
Yeah, so...
Well, I really underperformed when I was.
Well, you always had Spirit Shroud up.
No, but I could still have done Hexblade's Curse. Oh wait, I didn't have Hexblade's Curse. Never mind.
Yeah, you weren't. Okay. Anyway. So I will bonus action Hex, and, that would have done extra damage if I thought about it sooner, but oh well. But I get to give the rock disadvantage on ability checks made with... Ooh, what do we think? Dex? Strength? It's just ability checks.
Maybe Dex if it's got to navigate through all this stuff too, right?
Yeah.
But it might smack into some ice, and that might be helpful for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it disadvantage on Dex.
All right, disadvantage on Dex.
Eventually, this fly is gonna land somewhere, and I'm gonna kill it. Like Ohio's summers and flies, it's insane.
Oh yeah.
Whack it. It's gonna whack it.
Alrighty. So you do that. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
You missed with your spear, and our boy shot some arrows. Oh, we only shot one arrow. Second arrow. Oh, the second arrow hits!
Hey!
Wow! Where's my d8s? Oh, look at that! 8 points of damage. Pencils suck.
Are there certain like benchmarks where we have to worry about breakdowns,
Yep.
or is it just random?
You have to worry about breakdowns when you hit 150 because you get that black bar in joints. It used to be every 50 points of damage your
Oh, nice.
vehicle took.
So we get to
Sorry.
go wow.
Yeah. All right. So the rock then attacks Ropsy's vehicle.
Woo!
Question for
With my
next round
13, I'm
before-
sure we get fucked.
Can I like do a melee attack when it attacks? Like, can I prepare to just like swipe at it when it swipes?
Yeah, you absolutely can. If it's
Fuck 'em
attacking
up,
you.
Minier.
Let's see here. That is 10, 15. That's 24 points of damage to your hull.
24?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the other one misses with a natural 2.
Nice.
Oh,
So that's...
wait, you rolled a 13? Nah, it still hits.
What?
Yeah, it's got a plus 13 modifier.
There's some burb on burb violence there.
That's the
How
big
much is
one,
that
too.
one for? Oh, no.
We rolled low. We rolled low.
Oh.
8,
Only 30
16,
points of damage.
17, 26 points.
I'd say we kill it and then graft its wings onto
That's,
Prox.
I'm at 93 damage.
Yeah, which puts you at
207.
207. I think Oren's already lower than that.
I have 195 HP left.
Somehow we're still at
Beat me by
260.
12. You have 12 more health than me.
Yeah. So this is happening. All right. So the straightaway now comes into view. Walls lift up on both sides, and you guys are forced into what appears to be two walls colliding into each other, and just a straight, narrow path. The rock is now flying directly behind you. What would you guys like to do? There is no obstacle. This is just whatever maneuver you would like
Is
to avoid the
gonna
rock.
fit?
Yes, the rock's fit. The rock fits inside.
Yeah, we gonna boost.
Because this is a thing. It's a chase.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I
you guys-
just hate everything.
Is everybody keeping track of their AE costs so far?
Yep.
I rolled a 10.
I think so.
Rolled a 10, but you boosted, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be at like 66, I think, Keita.
65.
Or 65, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
like-
you used one.
Jump, boost, jump, glide.
So we're hitting a straightaway?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna boost.
Gonna boost? Okay.
That was
Guess I should
Dex and
also
strength.
boost.
It's entirely up to you.
But I can only imagine this is like pod racing with a bird chasing us.
Basically,
Oh.
yeah.
I got a 15.
Here's actually.
When I doubled that strength modifier. I only
What
get
did
a
what did you
10.
roll, Orin?
He had a 15.
Heal of 15. Okay.
I'm assuming it would make a difference because my roll for coasting and boosting is exactly the same since I
Oh.
have 0 strength.
Yeah.
So it still benefits me to boost, even if the
His
roll
attack bonus
the
is so
same.
high anyway.
You move faster. It doesn't. You move faster.
I just want to understand the mechanics to know if it's worth spending that extra fuel.
It's entirely up to you if it's worth spending the extra fuel.
Well,
It's just you, Dealing.
I'm gonna reconnect. One sec.
Okay, we're gonna break stream again.
No, that's fine.
Like, at the end of the day, there's no obstacle for you to try to fight against. It's literally just setting your AC, your armor class.
Mm. So it makes more sense to just coast at that point.
For you
Yeah.
as the pilot, yes.
Well, you just confirmed that I watched too much TikTok because you said at the end of the day, and my immediate reaction was, "At the end of the day, it's not that funny, is it?" You've seen that guy? 'Cause-
No, but I know the sensation of.
like there's this guy that like whenever like,
Nat
he looks
20.
Like, oh,
That's
nice.
funny. Great. So what does that put you at?
The 25?
25. Okay. So, the two slowest vehicles would be attacked, but they both boosted.
Coasting, you were faster.
So you guys are getting attacked by your coasts. No, the coasters are slower still, but you guys are getting attacked, but you have the highest AC.
Right.
So you protected the other two low rollers.
Nice.
Are you just attacking back, Mintnir?
Yeah, actually, since we're in here, I'm gonna like
Prepare to
Right.
attack.
prepare to attack because he'd have to
Oh
come in
boy,
closer
this
for
is-
a narrow thing.
We're just destroyed, huh?
That's okay. It
So
happens.
you guys survived the first one, no problem. The second attack will hit, but you will also get the attack back.
There we go.
So make your attack rolls.
That's 18.
18 does not. Well, it hits, but it doesn't sink through the hard ice covered feathers.
Right.
He's almost
Do I
like
get multiples
there's
on this, or
not
is it just one
frost on
swing?
the outside. Yeah, you get 2 attacks. You get 2 attacks.
I get two. Okay.
If it's getting 2 attacks, you get 2 attacks.
Okay. 22.
22 does hit.
So that would be 14.
And your vehicle takes 27 points of damage. Said 14?
13 plus. So I'm looking for
nibble?
the nibble. Nibble 1d6. I couldn't remember how much it was. So 16 total.
16 total? Alright. Okay.
I didn't hear what happened with my boost. Was it all good?
Your boost, so you boosted forward, the other one's boosted forward. Bropsy and Mitnir coasted, but did some amazing steering. So as this the other thing, as this rock flies down to get you guys, the rest of you take off and become out of range of the rock. But as it zips straight down, it does collide directly onto Bropsy and Mitnir. But she just hits the pedals hard onto one side and immediately skips out from underneath its first attack. It swings back around and it just slashes, just barely nicking the side. But it's still enough to toss them into the wall, which scrapes them up pretty bad. Did you write down the damage that you took?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't hear what damage we took.
27 points of damage.
27, okay.
Okay. So, as you guys continue on this way, the walls ahead of you, you can see that there's light ahead, but the walls are now colliding into each other and breaking and collapsing ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Oh, fun.
Ice is raining down and everywhere, and the rock is fucking dipping. You guys can tell already the rock is dipping.
I mean, that sounds like a good time to
So
boost.
the rock is like leaving?
It's flying up out of the way of the collapsing tunnel. Yeah.
Is it collapsing all around, like on top of us too?
Basically, picture it this way. You guys are right here. There are two sets of walls that have done this. Started lifting up on both sides. And once they hit the center, they're now crashing into each other and breaking down, raining ice on you.
I imagine
Okay.
it would be too tall to jump over. Right?
Oh, yeah.
How tall is it? Yeah, okay. So boosting is the only real option there, right?
Not necessarily. There are
It's
plenty of
either get
options.
boost or get crushed, right? Because it's all above us. Something would just hit us
If
into
there's
it.
no
right?
way to avoid it,
the
like,
way
it's
that
a
the way that
tunnel.
it's the way that it's currently, you can use any of these things and they all have a DC that is makeable. I will tell you that. They all have a makeable DC. The ice is breaking up into chunks. It's not falling as one full thick sheet.
Mhm.
Everything is possible to get through.
Okay, well,
You
if
just have to
that's the
choose-
case,
You just have to choose the one that you think is the best one to get through.
well, if the rock is dipping and not Bropsy, if Sadie can give me a hand, then I'm gonna try for a jump with advantage. We'll find like a nice, even, like a nice clear spot to jump through. If Sadie is able to assist, that would. I don't know if you are.
Yeah.
There's nothing to attack right now, right?
So here are your options of things you guys can do. You can coast, you can boost, you can strafe, you can jump, you can hard stop.
We jumping. That's my highest DC.
I would like to assist in some way.
Okay, so you just help pull the levers or
Natural
start-
20 and a natural 18. So 26 or 24.
Right. So as you are heading through this section, you launch forward, and as you do, you hit the jump boost on both sides. You put both sliders all the way up and center the rod. And as you fly up into the air, you're headed straight towards a wall. And Seti's like, fuck, and fires off Eldritch Blast and just blows a hole straight through it. And it's just thin enough that you go straight through it. That was the hardest DC one. And you just barely made it through.
We did it. Good job, Sandy.
Yeah.
All right, what's everybody else doing?
I am gonna
Orin?
boost.
Orin's boosting.
Soon if more stuff falls, we don't have to worry about it because we're above it all now.
And Bropsy?
Mechanical question again. If I'm boosting, I already have advantage on my dex and 0 strength, and if Mitnir helps, that wouldn't change anything.
No, Mitnir just gave advantage, I believe.
But I would
Yeah.
already have advantage because of my dex,
Doesn't
so
No.
it wouldn't do anything.
which one gives double dex mod?
None.
None.
None. Oh, okay.
But
So I
jumps
got a
for her are effectively biblical.
22 for my boost.
22 for your boost? Yeah, you actually zip straight through it, and it all collapses behind you. You actually make it back out of the tunnel. Light greets you as you make your way through. And you are launched out onto open ice.
I think boost or coast.
Could also strafe. You try and dodge the falling rock pieces.
There are
Yeah.
always options.
Strafing might be hard though, because this is
It's
gonna
a
keep
narrow.
falling.
It's a narrow area, so strafing makes it. You would say that one's on the higher end difficulty wise on this particular maneuver, but it's surprising me nobody's done it because in general, strafe was one of the best options on all of them so far, except for
I think
the
it's
wall.
because it wasn't clear necessarily how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wasn't sure whether we could.
basically, it's you hit one side and you go full boost, and you just rocket to the left or right.
But do you still have forward momentum then, or
Yeah.
do you just
Yeah, you still have your forward momentum. You're in a hovercraft, so
Okay.
it's just you go super fast jukes.
I want to play it safe and boost.
And it's all about
I
how
didn't-
you want to use it.
I didn't know what your int mod is. That's part of it.
Yeah. So you're gonna boost
Oof! 15.
15. You also make it through and see daylight. So as you guys dip through boosting and get ahead, and you're open ice, you look around and you see the collapsing happening behind you, and then through a higher section, you see the ice blast away as this sort of purple crackling energy shoots through, and you see this fucking zoomer just flying through the air over your head.
We're like Dukes of Hazzard up in here.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard. Okay.
Did that boost you 10 fuel or 20 fuel?
20 fuel.
Why does it say 10 AE
Because it's
then?
10, but then you guys enhance the boosters that they cost double AE, but you go double mod, which for you is useless. Because you have a hard time piloting when it gets that fast. So
It has the base cost on there, not the upgraded cost of our stuff.
Okay, so I should just double every cost on my sheet so it makes more sense to me.
more or less, but hard
So far,
stop.
everything we've done has cost 20. Jumps and boosts are 20 each.
Strafe costs 5, so it would cost 10. Right? No, or did I get that backwards? What costs 5? Hard stop costs
Yeah.
5.
Well,
No,
strafe
strafe also
costs
costs
five
5.
Strafe also costs 5.
Does coasting still cost 1 or does coasting no cost 2?
No,
It
it's
costs-
one.
Coasting costs 1.
Okay.
There's
Did
no way
you-
to
we-
boost to coast.
Did you say we have double?
I want to
Yeah.
make it clear so I don't get my math wrong.
Wait, so what did you say, Senator?
We have double fuel too, right? Double tank
1.5
capacity.
times. You got 150.
1.5 times. Okay.
So I don't know where you guys are at, but you guys have got to be getting pretty close to an empty tank here.
We got 60.
I'm at 44 now.
No.
I'm at 6.
What?
So now we've jumped 3 times and we've boosted once or twice.
I think we're at 45 now. We've been keeping pretty even with the other.
I was like,
Yeah.
we coasted twice, so we saved a lot of fuel on both of
We
those.
Yeah, they save some nice fuel. Okay, so as that continues forward, you guys all avoided some pretty heavy damage there. So the rock disappears, and as you come out into open ice, you see that there are, you can still see it turning, but you guys have a nice straightaway where there's nothing. But then the rock catches right back up to you after flying over the edge of the mountain.
I would like to say
Um,
during the straightaway, I would like to refuel.
Okay, go ahead and do refuel. So this is going to be a. You can put yourself back at full fuel, but you're gonna do a coast maneuver because the rock could still attack you.
Yeah, I'd like to. If it's just a coast maneuver, then I'd like to refuel as well if we can.
You don't have to coast. You can do any maneuver you would like.
No, but I mean, if we can still coast, we're not gonna have 0 AC if we replace.
You
It's
still
running
have
zero.
40-something fuel?
We still have
Yeah,
40
so-
fuel.
That's
You
two
got
maneuvers.
maneuvers at least before you need to refuel.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you could
good,
coast.
yeah.
You could also just coast and then use maneuvers when
But
you need
so
to. As
it's
well.
only you can only do full tanks then.
Yes.
Yeah, you're swapping out
Okay.
the canister.
Okay.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Yeah, in my little drawing right here, See, you've got little tanks right here, and then there's the tank inside. So you reach out and you pull that one in, and you pull that one out, and you replace the tank.
See. Okay.
You say pull it, and I say just punch it out, let it fall.
Loads everywhere.
We may
Throw the
have
empty
some notes
canister at the rock.
for Mr. Chortle when we get back on this fuel refilling mechanic.
How's that? You guys are the ones who opted for the super burners.
I had no
He said,
part in
the
that.
fuel
I
efficiency
had
on these
no
is
part
not
in
good.
that.
You could have had a part in it. You just didn't speak up.
She was still
I
asleep.
when were
She was still sleeping.
I'm just kind of coasting
I had a
while
rough
we're on this
night.
trip.
Okay, so for those that are everybody who's doing your maneuvers, do your maneuvers.
Wait, how much fuel do we have left?
Toasting is
We
just
have
something
44.
next.
You could
Ooh,
straight.
nice. 21.
Strafe would cost
Good.
10.
Don't worry, we got an 8, Seti. I don't know if you're helping or if you're attacking the rock, but
I
I'm just
feel like
thinking how
it's
to
a bit late to not meta that, but
Thinking what?
no, I know. I mean, if the rock's showing up to attack
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
you're probably going to be attacking
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We rolled an 8. In a sense, it doesn't really matter because if the thing attacks us, it's pretty much going to hit anyway.
Mhm.
It's got a
Yeah.
pretty high hit.
That's what I was saying. Is strafe is probably your highest
Hmm.
potential roll, so it would be the highest AC.
It's the highest AC with the least cost.
Hmm.
Like I think jump is probably your highest because her wisdom's
Yeah.
probably pretty high.
Like, you should get a base plus 10 for that one.
Oh, but it's also double int, so I don't know. It could be close.
Oh, it's double int?
It's double intelligence, yeah.
Wow. That would
So
be
you'd
my
be-
highest.
Yeah, strafing is very good for people with high intelligence.
Yeah, that's good for me. I'll do
That's
that.
why you guys enhance those side burners.
They only have a
I'd
14.
I have a plus 12 for strafes.
Yeah,
And then
I would
I
be
roll
strafing
a
nonstop.
4 and a 6.
Just strafe all the
so
time.
25.
It's not necessarily possible on some of them. Some of them are red, but it's pretty close.
And that puts us at 34 fuel.
All right. All right. So on the open ice, what did you guys roll for your
We strafe for 25.
25?
We rolled an 8.
You rolled at 8.
8 for a coast.
I did
What-
coast with a 21.
Goes with the 21. Well, the 8's the one getting attacked twice.
I mean, they got the most HP. That's fine.
Yeah, that works actually.
Yep.
So that's. Oh, actually, you guys are attacking first. So
Time
Yeah.
you guys pulled your weight.
that's definitely.
I'll,
it, though.
I'll throw another improvised javelin.
I think I took one hit
Alright,
from
well-
the rock, and it's been more damage than all of yours so far.
Well, he critted on you, yeah. Yeah, it was a natural 20, and on the d6s, he rolled all 5s.
So I throw the candlestick holder with sharpened points. It was a whole 14 though.
Hey, man. 14 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very aerodynamic. It kind of just catches the wind and goes.
Just kind of stares after it, like looks down at my pile of javelins.
I got 2 20s for my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, those both hit. Just
Alright.
hit.
So,
You're only
oh
throwing
boy,
one
that's
thing
2
in
points. 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I wish I could throw lightning.
You can throw 2 things. You have 2 attacks, don't you?
I mean, yeah.
31 points of force damage.
Yeah, you can throw 2 if you want. How many? What?
31.
31 total?
31 force and 2 necrotic.
Oh, God. Math is so hard. I hate you so much for doing these 30 numbers. If I had smaller numbers, it'd be easier to go from.
Well, sure. You could also just have a calculator, man.
I don't have a calculator.
I
present.
always pull up a Google
All right.
calculator
cell phone.
tab because I don't
You got
trust
a cell
myself.
phone.
So reaches down into the pile and grabs the one
Engineering major.
actual javelin and throws it.
Okay.
And at 20.
Nat 20. Roll damage. Double the dice.
So that is 16 points of damage.
Damn, son.
Almost maxed that out.
As that pierces like straight through into his face, he goes and like pulls to the side and like sort of like scatters for a second, and then catches itself back up. All right, get him. Holy shit, he just hit him with cold light. Fuck. Natural 18. That hits. Okay. And you guys watch as Glass sends a fucking laser out of his face. 17.
Hey, look, he took my advice.
Why didn't we install that on all of them?
And deals 28 points of cold damage to this thing.
Install what?
The laser.
They have a laser?
Yeah.
Why
Shoots a
did we do
laser
this
out of
off
his face.
stream? Why couldn't you guys have waited for me? I wanted a laser.
That wasn't an option. They have glass.
Alright. So Glass like takes off his mask and just shoots this cold beam of light that collides into the rock and it starts crystallizing its chest. It's actually looking pretty hurt. You guys have done a lot of damage to it so far. But it's now its turn. It will hit with its first attack because I rerolled that and I'm not taking it back. So it's a land 1 attack on you guys.
And I have an 8 AC right now, so.
Yeah. So that is.
I mean, he said it has a plus 13 to its attack, so I think it's hitting.
I think it's hitting. That's
Everything.
everything. Yeah.
Wait, if it rolls a nat 1, right? That's still
31 points of piercing damage to the hull
Okay.
as the beak collides on it.
Perfect.
And then, oof. That's still gonna hit you though, because you rolled so bad. That's a 23 to hit. Anyways, it's not like it's a bad roll.
Low.
It's not like it's a little bad roll. 4, 4, 4. 18. 27 points of damage. So it tries to pick you up. It gets you off the ground for a second, and then its claws just like sort of scrape against the top of the dome and just can't quite pick you up.
I just shot, leave
So-
us alone!
And you continue on your straightaway. Open ice continues. Oh, no obstacles, but this thing is continuing to attack. What would you guys like to do? For those that refueled, you are refueled. Make
I am
maneuvers
going to
again.
do strafe maneuvers.
Sounds like a plan.
So I could do
Yeah, I'm all
dex
boost.
plus double int. Ooh.
You're gonna boost?
Yeah.
Okay. You're boosting?
That's a 23.
Thank God I have double int.
What'd you roll? Feeling?
A 9 plus 8, so 17.
That was plus 12.
Yeah, it adds plus 4 on the roll.
You rolled 17?
Yep.
Okay, what about Propsy? What are you guys doing?
I will probably also strafe. So that is a 21.
21. Okay. So, it's gonna be attacking Orens.
You said they're gone. We're just like, bye.
Yeah, it can't attack you guys because you're literally out of range.
I mean, she's got huge
That's
range on her Eldritch Blast.
26 to hit you, which is obviously gonna hit.
Well, don't they attack first?
Does it get
Both of my
disadvantage or
Eldritch Blast.
anything
Yeah.
because I'm strafing?
So,
So it creates your AC is what it creates. It creates your mobility AC. You know what I'm saying? You strafed.
Yeah.
You rolled low, apparently.
I mean, I got a 17.
But you were the lowest of the people that rolled. So the way that I've had him designed is he's attacking the person with the lowest roll
All right.
on this particular one. Like each time, like some of them it
Confirmed,
attacks whoever's the
boy rock.
highest. Some of them it
Fine,
attacks
just-
whoever's the furthest back.
Do the
So-
damage.
Okay.
I'm going to be breaking down here, I'm sure.
Don't worry, if you do, cast Gasky's form on you, and we'll put you in one of our canisters. That way you don't add any weight.
27 points of damage.
27.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
so I
Not 20 again?
I chucked 2 more spears. The first one was a 20. The second one, the
Second
first
one
was
does
a
miss
dirty
you.
20. The second one was a nat 20.
Is this plus 13? Yeah. So the second one misses you. So you did hit it with a nat 20 again?
I hit. I had a dirty 20 on the first throw,
That hits.
a nat 20 on the second throw.
All right, what's the total damage?
So the nat 20 is 12 plus 9, so 21. It's just 2 like spears just got chucked out at him.
21's the total? Okay.
21's the total.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks
Seti,
like-
those were bad. I just noticed your rolls.
Oh yeah,
Oh my goodness, that's real bad.
real bad.
We've got another those. Oh, that. Oh, you suck. The arrows just go. Nowhere close. It's
Wait, so
yep,
here's a
hit the
question
fin.
though: is if they strafed in different directions, are they flanking the rock?
You guys can certainly try to do things like that. Just say so ahead of time. You don't have to stick strictly to what it's doing. Say what you're doing, and then use that and say. Anyways. Not a big deal. Let's keep moving. So, it attacked you for the 27 points of damage. Have you hit 150?
Not yet. Almost though.
No breakdowns yet. Okay. As you guys are heading forward, suddenly, ahead of you on the right side, massive, large section just raises straight up like a plateau, just rises out of the ground, and you can see that that's happening all ahead of you. Just a straight up wall on the right front side of in front of you. Just
So theoretically, we could strafe left.
correct. You could also hard stop. You could also try to boost, but that's not recommended. I'm just gonna help you guys out. It's not recommended to boost.
I think strafe's probably my best bet here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try strafing again.
I will assist with my mage hand.
Also, these walls are 15 feet tall, so you can jump on top of them.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, let's see what's better.
How long is each like? Is it like a rectangle like chunk of ice popping up, or like?
It's 15 feet tall, but it's like a whole section, maybe about like 80 feet of
Okay.
just solid chunks of ice, like in just like massive plateaus, just rising out of the ground slowly.
Could I maybe roll double digits? That'd be nice.
I don't know. What do you
Okay.
think, Seti? If you're gonna help me, do you want to jump or do you want to strafe?
I got a 16. for
Jump
my
has the
strength.
advantage of giving us some glide on the other side.
That's true, and we did is our highest roll too.
Yeah, let's go for that.
I think it's
You're
our
jumping?
highest roll. Yeah, it's +6 versus +5. So and she's helping me.
Hmm.
Oh well, that's just bad.
You rolled with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled with advantage and I rolled an 11.
Total of 11?
Total of 11.
Well, you do make it. No, you don't.
Shit.
You actually you try to do it, and
Rolls
you
are so
slam,
bad.
and you actually do take some damage just from the shifting levels.
Oh,
You
jeez.
don't hit it at the right time, and it clips the bottom. You do not make the minimum DC. So you're gonna take some
Ridiculous how
damage.
low we've been rolling.
Ooh, 23 points of hull damage as it slams up against the bottom of your hull.
Oh, dear. What are we at now?
181.
Okay.
And we have
You-
4 fuel left.
Now I want to see. Now I want to see what would happen if we had strafed. So this would be with this
what did you
plus
do?
4.
Roxy?
Well,
I
I
have
know.
another mechanic question.
Sure.
So after jumping, the next round gives you a glide,
You can continue to glide and can continue to use the same one, yes. So, yes.
and that
if you jumped
uses the
last time
same check as.
No, you roll a new check because you're steering in the air.
Well, I mean
continuing to
the
jump.
same
It's just a
modifier.
jump check, yeah.
Yes, same modifier. But you do not have to pay the Aquam cost.
Okay, that's actually better for us than strafing, because after
Yeah,
2
do the
rounds,
jump.
that
Your
would-
jump
Yeah.
is high. Your
Well-
jump is so high.
Either way, you're gonna have to refuel basically after this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, jump's by far your best roll because you got a base 10.
Well, that's
Technically, you're coasting in the air, so you could refuel in the air.
Dude, 29.
29?
Yeah, that would have been 29. Yeah.
You know what's great? The rock
Mhm.
attacks the highest flying vehicle, which is you.
Mhm,
Oh, no.
I knew.
I guess it makes sense in Sirach.
Oh, that's almost so high.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Did I make
That's
a mistake?
No, you did
That's
the right thing.
That's a 32 to hit. On the first
The fact
one.
that he rolled that high, there's nothing you can do about it. It's still the right choice.
Yeah, that was still the correct choice.
None of
You
us
did
have like
everything
a
right.
reaction that will like lower the roll.
I thought
do
I was
we?
being so smart. Like I'm trying really hard to learn the
5, 10.
mechanics and figure out what the smartest thing to do is.
Wait, no. Don't you have your Don't you have a reaction that you have with your thing?
Absolutely, she does. She just
That'll put you over 30.
Right, I have the.
Yeah,
Use a breath point.
yeah. Use the breath point.
Yeah.
It's like actually applicable here.
You guys remember, you have all these superpowers.
Plus 10 AC.
I've been trying to tell you, you don't just have to do what's sitting there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
So right as it's about to clash into you,
How
goes,
long? How long has
Yes.
it been since we've played?
That's true. So the next
I don't
one,
think my
would have,
tentacle arms are going to help me much.
the next one would not have hit you anyways for a 27.
All I can do is
Okay.
make my zoomer glow with light spells.
So as it slashes at you and cuts at you, you go, and a massive pocket of air slams against it and forces it back right when it's about to cut into you. And it would have done quite a bit of damage. Probably would have brought you pretty close to your breakdown threshold.
Another dirty 20 spear
20 hits, yeah.
for 8 points.
Hello? Brain. Okay. I couldn't do math. It was killing me.
Can I use a bonus action if I'm piloting?
Depends on what kind of bonus action it is. If it's quaff a potion, yes. If it's cast a spell, no.
Not cast a spell. It's kind of like a fart.
You can certainly fart as a bonus action if you would like.
I mean, I was just wondering if I could pilot and just like release my spores behind us as like a minefield.
Oh yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Let the bird fly into my minefield of poison spores.
Those are gonna have to hit him.
Whatever. I was just hoping that he would run into them.
Yeah, I mean it'd be like kind of like a.
Yeah, like it's like a kind of a oh shit card.
Yeah, it's something you could absolutely do. How it would work out, we kind of figured that out. We got like 8 minutes before we have to be done.
In like
though,
a
so.
space, like in a sci-fi like space battle where they
Oh,
like
yeah,
release
yeah.
like the debris and
Definitely
stuff.
not
you
a
know?
bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you guys boost into the air, the rock attacked. And guess what? The levels are continuing to shift. The left side now rises. There's a
Now-
new plateau.
We hit. Do
the ones
we
that are
still
flying-
glide or no?
No, you're still gliding. It's still
Even though
counts.
we hit the thing? Okay.
Correct. You're just
So
kind
I'll just
of took some damage as you were boosting up.
Are you assisting this time or are you attacking, City?
I think I need to refuel. We have nothing left.
You have nothing.
Well, right now we are still coasting, but I mean, we're jumping, gliding with no cost.
Yes, but you can refuel while it coasts through the air while you're
Okay.
in the air.
Yeah.
So because yes, this would be an okay time to do that if you would like.
Okay, just
I'm gonna do that. What was it?
so then I'll just do an.
Yep. So your fuel is back to 150, and you're making a coast check.
And we rolled a 15 this time for our coasting.
All right,
Or,
coast. It's a
my
jump.
It's jump,
It's a
but
jump.
it's still a 15.
15. Okay.
If only there was something that was double wisdom.
You do not collide with the next shelf. You're able to
Oh,
steer
that's
past
good.
it. Okay. Oren, what are you doing? Strafe?
Strafe, yep.
Number?
31.
Okay.
I think you
Bromsey,
made it.
You're flying through the air still?
Yes, so we should probably refuel during this time. Right.
Okay.
And then I roll second jump thing. Which will be math 23.
Okay. Well, it's gonna throw. Oh.
Also, I have a cat on me.
Oren sees this thing
Make it very
attacking
hard to
Bromsey,
take
or
notes.
not Oren, but Glass sees this thing attacking his ship, and he's like, And he's like, "You can handle this, right?" You know what you're doing.
Attacking who?
Yeah. So he's just gonna say, "Hey, stupid bird!" And he's gonna hit it with just like stare at it. With the thing. That's 19. That doesn't quite hit, but it's enough to get his attention. He's gonna try to blind him with it. Given disadvantage.
It's like a laser bodak. Like it's like not a death bodak. It's just a shiny bodak.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna give him disadvantage on the
That's what
attack
we
rolls.
need.
That's a 6 plus. That's 20. No, that's not 20. That's 19 to hit Bropsy. So
Pretty sure that
nice.
misses.
Yeah, that misses.
And
Yeah, 23, right?
that's a 5 with the disadvantage. The other one was a 17, so that also misses. An 18 to hit. So both of them miss you because his maneuver was not to harm, but to blind. Look at me, such a merciful DM. Okay, and as you guys all come back and land together, the ground drops. The ice drops away out from underneath you, and you guys find yourself sliding down straight into a tunnel of just pure ice all around you.
And the unavoidable in the tunnel.
Yeah, like the second you guys are both landing,
Oh, there she
like right as like you don't have any ground, so like literally the ground just caves in underneath you, and you guys are diving straight in. There's really no way to.
Right.
So as you guys are sliding down into this tunnel, the ice shattering behind you, you have a free round. Rock can't follow you there.
I guess I should have attacked last round and refueled this one.
Guess we're coasting.
I put together a singular spot where it was free to refuel, and you all did it this turn.
But
Well,
I guess you can help me since there's nothing to attack.
yeah.
You guys don't need to roll anything. It is.
Oh, we don't have to roll any? Great. The time that I roll a 20 for a coast. Sure.
You guys don't need to coast. Well, you spend the 1 gas for coasting. That's it.
I coasted really well. I just want it to be noted.
But as you guys are making your way through this tunnel, Seti, with your perception check, you notice golden eyes reflected in the ice on both sides, looking at you. They seem to be like tracking with you along the ice.
Like from in.
Inside the tunnel.
Can I look around and find?
Nah, perception check.
I would help
23.
you percept, but I am busy driving.
What'd you roll?
23.
23. You can make out eyes with narrow slits in gold irises watching you and just moving with you in the tunnel at the speed that you're moving. Just kind of sort of shaky. Like you can see it like just sort of like it's just a reflection on the ice. On
But I can't see
the side of the vehicle.
where the source of the
There are-
reflection.
No, you look behind you, there's no reflection. It's not reflecting anything, it's just a reflection in the ice.
Just intercom. I think our dragon friend might have found us. Something's watching. But I don't see the
Not good. You guys see light ahead of you, and you begin to come back out. And is there anything else you guys would like to do during this free round?
I don't think I have anything that would help.
Yeah, I think yeah. Just
I will
fly.
give Grim Bardic inspiration.
Woo!
the D4.
You guys hear
That's
tunes
insane.
playing over the radio.
Oh, the
Can we, like-
D8.
Yeah.
Champagne
Oh, don't worry, I'll
spray a
roll
health
it like the
potion all
D4.
over the Zoomer.
Yeah.
Heal it up.
Yet again, another time it would be great to have an artificer just to mend everything, right?
Or
As you
cleric
guys-
has mending.
As you guys come out of these tunnels and launch out into the sky, you can see that a storm of snow has started to form, and you can see the twisting clouds. You guys are probably only about 2,000 feet-ish away from the base of the mountain. As you guys are making your way across. Ice is flowing sideways, and you can hear the sounds of thunder and lightning starting to form. You begin
These are
moving your
very,
way
very
across,
frightening.
and you hear the sound of lightning crashing in the distance where you're headed. However, as you are right now, is open, and you're being attacked by the rock, who has found his way back to you. So,
Well, just in case, Grim's gonna fart out a bunch of spores.
All right, so you fart out a bunch of spores.
We
So they're
keep
just,
testing,
Um,
right?
and I'm just gonna let them like spread out behind us.
How much damage do those do?
Well, if they explode, they deal whatever. I forget. 3d6? I don't know. What do they do? I have it on my sheet somewhere.
That's definitely gonna get hit by one of those.
We have to do some rolls, though.
It's 3d6 poison, yeah.
I
But there's
gotta
also a
keep
saving
testing.
throw, isn't there?
I don't know. You got that skill. I'm just rolling for the rock saving throw. I just don't know what it is. So I'm assuming it's Constitution.
Let me look at my notes. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
my Constitution saving throw, but based
I
on
think
this
it's
level,
Constitution. And he rolled a 23 con save.
well, then he's just peachy. Yeah, I don't think it does anything if I'll have to look.
Well, you do 3d6 poison damage. Go ahead and roll that.
Well, I mean,
As
'cause I
you-
don't know if it hit. I don't know if it does the poison damage if I don't.
I don't know.
It on the thing on this thing, or did last time? Did you say that it was for half?
Probably half.
I think we did. I think we did this last time. I think you said it was for half instead of.
Let's do half.
Let's see how bad I do. He's not going to get the death poison. So half of 11.
Half of 11. Okay, so 6.
5 points. 6 points damage.
5 points damage, yeah.
Take that.
Alright, as it blows up his face, go. What maneuvers do you guys want to do? Or are you just ghosting?
There's no. Is there any? There's no obstacles other than just the storm ahead of us.
No, the storm's ahead of you. You guys are heading on a straightaway. Not quite straightaway, but you've got open space that you're heading towards the storm, towards the base of the
I'm
mountain.
gonna strafe just because I can.
Strafe?
Strafe maneuver.
What's your number? Give me a roll.
Well, I rolled a natural 1 for a total of.
No, you didn't. You're getting advantage from our boy.
Okay. Oh, fucking dice.
Oh, I'm coasting for a 20 apparently.
Instead of a 1, it's a 5. So total of 17.
17. Okay, what'd you roll? Grim?
20 coast check for us.
Nice. Propsy.
Also a 20 coast.
Well. Or you're getting attacked by one of them. But hey, that's still gonna hit you. That's 19 to hit.
Yep.
Does it still have advantage or disadvantage or whatever?
No.
No.
Oh, it's a one-time thing or one-round thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a wrong die type. This one. Okay, so that's 5, 8. This is pretty low. 12. 21 points of piercing damage. Have you hit breakdown?
Yep. I'm at
Can I use a
147.
breath? Can I use a breath to protect them?
I'm gonna say no because I mean I guess you can, but it's gonna attack. Yeah, I mean sure. I guess you can. I don't know how close they would be and how aware you would be is the thing.
Hmm.
Seems kind of like because you're driving a vehicle. I think giving it to yourself is one thing, but being aware. Nah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's a little
Okay.
too hard to pull off.
Alright then. I tried.
Maybe if you said before you, like before the attack happened, like before.
I don't
the
think you
attack.
can with that thing, right? Because it's
Yeah,
a
roll
reaction.
I have to roll a d10 to see what happens.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Four. So, blown tailpipe boost not possible.
Correct. So as this thing slams into you this last time and he catches the back of your vehicle with its beak, it rips off the rear tailpipe, and your vehicle goes. You can still move forward and you can coast and you can do the other things, but you can no longer boost. And that's going to put us at the other attack, which is going to go towards one of the other two. I guess I'm gonna do even is Grim, odd is Propsy. It's Grim.
We both had the same AC anyway, so
Yeah, you both have the same AC. It's 22 to hit,
yeah.
so
So
it does hit. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I guess I should use that bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's 10. That's 19. Ooh, 28 points of slashing damage. Did you hit threshold?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, that should put us at like
So are you counting the
11
damage?
points away or something like that.
Sorry,
You
how
just did
much was that?
28 points.
28?
Mm-hmm.
My mathing isn't working so well.
I think we're like close to like 160 with that because weren't we at like 180
Well,
something before?
if you're higher than
We're-
178, you're
We're
fine.
at 153.
There we
3
go.
points of buffer breakdown. Okay. That is the turn. As you guys continue coasting forward, the lightning strikes in all directions. This is now an obstacle. The ice storm. The rock is coming behind you. Lightning is striking in all directions. You can boost, coast, strafe, hard stop, or jump. Except for you, or you can't boost anymore.
I feel like jumping is probably a bad
Yeah, no
idea.
jumping, please.
I think we'll strafe, right?
Straight
Jump
sounds
around.
good.
Jump is lit red on this one.
Yeah, let's not do that. But are you gonna attack or are you gonna assist?
I want to attack.
Then do it. Yeah, that's. I just wanted to know, before whether I was gonna roll advantage or not. So I will roll this.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have regrets, but
So it's
No
a
regrets.
16 for me with a strafe.
Nice. 16 with a strafe.
Oh wait, and let me use my bardic inspiration too.
there you go.
I did a strafe as well. I got a 27.
27?
So
And
it's
I
a,
at 26.
we
What did
rolled
you-
a
did you
total
strafe?
of
Or did you-
19.
What'd you strafed?
Uh-huh.
26. Alright, Grim, it's coming for you, buddy!
Total of 19 for us.
But I get to attack first, right?
She gets to attack
You
it.
get to attack first. You guys do get to attack first. Sorry.
First
Okay.
of all, I'm gonna bonus action give Grim some more bardic inspiration.
That's right.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Melt his face off.
22 and
22 hits.
15 does not.
15 is not. This time it is attacking both Grim's and Propsy's vehicle.
For a total of 16 force damage and 6 necrotic.
So 22.
Mm-hmm.
Is it within 10 feet of us?
You guys
use
almost
my-
got it to double digits.
I'm gonna use my action to yell in Draconic, Crisis Everfrost, we've brought you an offering, come and claim it.
Hey!
You're screaming that in Draconic?
Yeah.
So you guys hear as he goes, "Kuafra Sitha!" Or something like that, and just calls it out, and it echoes out into the thing, into the air. All right, cool.
I mean, Orin understood that.
I'm gonna
perfectly.
say that like the lightning kind of like echoes the thunder too, because you're a lightning.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say that it kind of echoes under the like the echoes of the thunder. Also, just kind of like carries your voice around. So it sounds really cool as he booms it out. I love it.
I don't know what he said, but it sounded really cool.
Some of us have been practicing Draconic, so.
Yeah, you guys
You
have a little bit of that.
He might
Um,
get you out of it.
If we ever need to talk to a giant, alright, I got us. It's okay. An undercommon for some reason.
Strafers. Actually, holy shit! Everybody but Grim avoided the lightning.
Well,
Great.
great.
Grim,
So 19 doesn't
no,
avoid the
Grim,
lightning.
wait, Grim, you avoided the lightning.
With
It was
my
a
bardic
16, right?
inspiration?
We got 19.
No, I did a
Oh,
19 because I rolled an extra 3 for the bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you do it. Yeah, you're good.
Yay.
I don't know with the bird, but with the lightning.
The bird's coming to attack you.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
That's a 5. Plus,
That's
hold
an
up, you're
18.
19.
5 plus
That's
13 is
18.
18.
He does
Think
not
that
hit you.
bird.
And then he throws his next one out of Bropsy's vehicle. That's a 16 plus 13. That's 29. That hits.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can do about that. I think if it was
10,
my max roll, that would
15,
hit.
Breath again.
24 points.
You can breath and
Smart.
Babe, we do have
I
to
use
go
my breath.
like as soon as possible.
I know. I'm almost there. All right, so you used a breath. Okay, so it doesn't do any damage to you. As this thing comes, ooh, by the way, the lightning strike against your vehicle is.
I thought we all passed that.
Oh no, that's right. I'm an idiot. Okay, so as you guys continue moving forward, and the lightning is striking all around it, you hear Mitnir's voice echoing "Bra sukra kisizahra" over the air. It just echoes. Just you hear out from ahead of you, and you guys see a white fucking dragon heading in that direction, just as it bites into the neck of the rock, and that's where we're gonna end our session.
Noise.
Is it white or
Actually-
silver?
Actually, technically, it's a white dragon.
Okay.
Technically, we're not going to end it right there because you are being collapsed in by two creatures, and this was the last roll that was planned. So you can hard stop, strafe, boost, jump, coast, or you're getting collided into by a dragon and a rock.
I'm gonna strafe.
Not gonna jump. That still seems like a bad idea.
Wait, you
There
don't
are-
want to jump right between them?
Everything's an option. The DC
30-20.
is set with everything except for coast. Coast is the hardest, so you should probably burn something.
Yeah, we're gonna burn.
I got a dirty 20 unless Glass is assisting.
Glass is shooting things at things. He's just going, oh!
Alright, so 20 then is the total for my
20?
strafe.
All right. Grim, what'd you roll?
Woof.
Seven
Seven?
strafe.
You have
Seven?
you have
Okay.
a bardic inspo, but
Oh yeah, let's
That ain't gonna help.
7 plus a 1.
great.
8. Yeah, no, you're fucked. Was the other one?
We
Awesome.
strafed for a 17.
17. Also a failure. Okay.
We gotta do this as
Not
fast
the
as possible.
spectacular as ours.
We're gonna be late
All right,
for
so
work.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the last thing. 21, 26.
We put the dragon in a food coma. I think we'll be good.
That is 41 points of hull damage
Who?
to both Bropsy and Gren.
Ooh. Okay, we're taking a breakdown.
As it collapses into you guys and collides into your vehicles, you guys skid out, and nobody's down, but you guys take a lot of damage as you continue past these two titans of the air as they collide into one another. And that is where we're going to end our session.
I rolled a 5. So
All
our,
right.
our strafe is out.
Thanks so much for hanging up, guys. We gotta go.
Yep.
Catch you on the flip side. Remember, we love you, and we did it for the rolls.
We did it for the roll.
We're literal.